everyone, welcome back. I'm just gonna get my game open really fast. And then we can play some Sims. I'm very excited. I'm gonna make a nice little scary house. And it's gonna be excellent and haunted. And full of spider webs, and I can't wait. Anyway, it should be fun. It should be fun. Yeah, I've got an orange sweater on for it. I felt like this was appropriate. This sweater feels very fall, you know? So, anyway. I hope you're all having a good day so far today. Happy Saturday. Oh, sorry, Libby, did I scare you when I appeared randomly? Every time I go live, somebody's like, you scared me. Oftentimes, it's usually when I stream, like, not at my regular stream time. Like, if I go live in the morning or something, like, somewhat randomly, there's always people in my chat that are like, oh my god, I was watching your VOD from yesterday and all of a sudden live you showed up over it. Because I guess if you're watching a VOD on Twitch, if the streamer goes live, the, like, live stream replaces the VOD and it shows you the live one instead. I guess it assumes that you'd rather watch that. But, like, you're just watching, like, you know, Dreamlight Valley, and then all of a sudden lilsimsie comes in and starts speaking to you. But anyway, we're gonna play a little bit of The Sims. Oh, that's my break scene. Sorry, I didn't mean to click that. I wanted to click this. We're gonna play a little bit of The Sims today. I thought we could try and build a haunted house or something. I don't know. I thought it would be fun. So that is my plan. I might need to do some reference picture hunting though before we start, so that I don't mess anything up. And I might need to get, oh, should we do it in, like, we should probably do it in Forgotten Hollow, right? Yeah, we should. It only makes sense. You can't very well build a haunted house in, like, New Crest, can you? It's not the vibes, is it? No, it doesn't work like that. Oh, we could always do it in the werewolf world, too. That's possible. The lots are, like, not... Oh, 30 by 30 might be okay. What does this one look like? Let's look at this one. Let's go find out. I mean, you could build a haunted house in New Crest, yeah. You could, but it's more fun when you got, like, scarier vibes, you know? We could probably build it out here. I'm not sure how big I want it to be. That's what I'm not sure about. But, I don't know. We'll come up with something. Yeah, the werewolves area isn't as scary as the vampires one. The vampires one is, like, full of graves, you know? Like, there's literally a graveyard up here. This one's just a little bit scarier. But the lighting on the werewolves lot is really nice. So, I don't know. We got options. Victorian house? Maybe. I was kind of trying to decide, okay, let me see if I can, I literally just took a screenshot on my phone earlier, so let me, pull it up. But this is kind of like the house that I built last year when we did a haunted house. So not to, like, build the same thing again, I just like this vibe a lot. I think it's cool. I really like the look of this one, like this sort of thing. But we could also do one that, I don't know, it would probably be black brick and we'd cover it in, like, cobwebs and stuff. I like this sort of vibe. I feel like this, it also fits the vampire's windows really well. Like, these literally are the vampire's windows that we have. So that's kind of useful. And also it's kind of small, which is good. Because I think what I would like to do today is maybe try and do, like, a smaller house that's really detailed on the inside, as opposed to, like, doing something big, you know? But that's pretty not scary. Well, that picture is kind of pretty, but we would make ours scary. Well, basically what it needs to be is, like, an old looking house, you know? And then we'll add in the haunted parts. But, like, it's basically just gonna look old, and then we'll, you know, decorate it more. Yeah, I like that it has a gated front to that lot too. I think that part is good also. I don't know. I don't like any of these lots. What does the lighting look like on this one? Let me go find out. Is that also a 30 by 30? Yeah, this is the same size as that lot in the werewolf world. So, I don't know. I don't know. There's just something about the vampires world that, like, really screams scary to me. Like, though, I don't have that feeling of towards the werewolf world, you know? That's the problem. The werewolf world doesn't give me, like, scary vibes. The vampire world always just, it brings me back. It makes me think of murder. I don't know. There's just something about it. I'm gonna try and read some subs really fast, so give me a second, everybody. Grace and Busy and Mickey and Clouds and Sadie and Llama and Alicia and Lil and Vexy and T and Sophie, Kimberly and Lady and Annie and Mai and Joe and Lexa and Geek and Alexis and Eris and Fresh and Casserole and Mar and Chloe and oh my gosh, Alyssa, Flute, Alexis, Hannah, Joker, Morty, Katie, Krista, Shay, Striker and Dummy and Ingrid and Chris and Lurking and Missy and Laura. Oh my god, how many did I miss? Witch and Moonlight and Cadence and Tay and Pullets and Emily and everybody, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm just gonna bulldoze this. I kicked out the Sims already, so everything's fine. Hope she won't use too much werewolf stuff. I don't think I will, Sim. There's a few, like, from the werewolf pack, there's a few, like, I don't know, think like the scratches and stuff that I might use. But that's the kind of thing, like if I use the scratches from the werewolf pack, if you don't have that pack and you download it, like, oh no, you're missing a crack in the floor. Like, oh, the house is ruined. Like, it's fine. You know, it isn't like a huge aspect of it, which I think helps. But I don't know. Madison, Cynthia, Strawberry Grace, thank you for the subs and stuff. Purple, please use purple. Purple, maybe. There's some cool, like, purpley bricks that we could think about. But yeah, I'm probably not going to try and limit packs on this one. Maybe after today, we could do, like, a limited pack haunted house build. But today, we can just do, like, any packs. And then next time, we'll do it. Said your sub twice. Oh, Grace. Well, there you go. That's all right. Am I going for fancy or, like, abandoned? I think I'm going for fancy abandoned. Soy milk. So I guess, like, on the interior, maybe there's, like, some really nice furniture, but it's, like, not full. Like, a lot of it is gone, but some pieces are left. And a lot of it is, like, covered in, like, spider webs and cracks and stuff. You know, like, it used to be a super nice, fancy house, but now it's, like, abandoned and, like, more rundown. It was once fancy, and now it is moldy, you know? That's my thought. That is my thought. I like that plan. For some of my live, hey Nessie, thanks for coming to the stream. It's good to see you. And Sam and Kelsey and Lizzie, thank you all for the subs and stuff. Where's the cat cam? Oh, Sophia, I can't put a cat cam up right now. You can see I have it set up right there, but the cat's not in this room right now, so I don't like trap my cat in my office. So if she doesn't come in, I'm not gonna like force her in here or anything. You know what I mean? We'll wait for when she wants to hang out with us, and then we put the cat cam on. I don't want to like force her to sit in here and lock the door or something. So we just have a cat cam when she comes in. She's in here a lot. She was in here all day today when I was recording. I filmed 2 videos today. It took me like 2.5 hours, and she was sitting on my desk the entire time. So, but yeah, don't worry. She chooses us, so she'll probably be in here at some point. She comes in fairly often, but anyway, I'm getting kind of nervous because I feel like I'm not so good at building houses like this. Coffee and Garden and Lauren, thank you all for those resubs too. Oh, did you get Coral Island? I hope that you like it, Mitch. I really like Coral Island. I thought it was really fun. I'm looking forward to playing it more because it is really nice. And you liked today's YouTube video? Oh, Matt, thank you. I hope that you liked it. I thought it was fun to make. I liked it. So that's the key, right? As long as I like it, maybe it's good. But I liked today's video. I made a video talking about, there was like a leak might be a strong word because it was just like 2 pack icons for what we assume are kits. And I made a video speculating what they might be. I don't usually get involved in like pack speculation for The Sims because I feel like it always ends bad. And then I get sad. But I feel like when it's kits, I don't care. Like it's one thing to speculate about an expansion pack because like the bar is so much higher, you know? Like when there's like expansion pack speculation, there's so much more room for disappointment. But when it's a kit, it's like, it's a kit. I don't really care that much. Like, I'm not really, no matter what happens, I don't really care about the kit. So it feels like it's a safer thing to speculate about, you know? There's like less room for disappointment when it's a kit, because like you're already probably disappointed, so no one's gonna be upset when the kit turns out to not be strawberry themed or whatever. But yeah, I think I'm ready to start building. Oh god. I might bulldoze this a couple times. I'm warning you right now. I can feel it already. There's probably gonna be some bulldozing in our future today. This is just the way it goes. But we'll try and we'll see if it looks good. I feel like I'm not good at making things that are scary, so wish us luck. I don't know if I want to have much of a backyard. I think I want to have mostly front yard on this one. That's kind of what I'm feeling like, at least. And then we can have like a really cool gate in the front, you know? A ghost cam? But like a camera on just the ghost pillow? I mean, I guess that's an option. I think it should have like a tall foundation, right? And then the windows, I don't really know what color to make them yet, but this is also the thing. Like with the windows, should we do it like that or should it be skinnier? Like, should we do it like that wide only? I don't know. These windows are gonna be so small from the inside. Look at how tiny they are. There's gonna be an attic, I think, Kella, for sure. At least that's what I'm hoping to have happen. You liked the 3? Okay. We could probably do the 3 and have it skinnier and move objects on. Not much lighting? No, there's not a lot of light coming in through these windows. No, you're absolutely right. They're not going to be bringing us much light. I don't think it should be that wide. I think it should be like this wide. Okay. But the thing is, so I was looking at that picture of that house with the red brick that I showed you. Which is kind of why I wanted to do this. Basically, what it would, oh, this might need to go all the way out. It's gonna be pretty big, like the attic's gonna be pretty large. This is sort of a similar shape to the 100 baby challenge house that I had way back in the day when I lived in the vampire area. It's gonna be a sort of similar shape to that, I think. Oh, the university windows might work too. Yeah, we can look at those. But this is sort of what I was visualizing. Yeah, I know. I wish that they gave us like multiple wall heights for every window in the game. I wish that we had like a bigger version of this. That's part of why it's so hard to use a lot of the windows from the packs. Like specifically hard to use the windows from like, for example, Realm of Magic, because they're really small. It's hard to use them on big, tall walls like this, you know? But what are you gonna do? So imagine if the entry was like that. I don't know. That could be cool. Anyway, I always want more complete like window sets. That's my dream. Do I want this? I actually like that. What packs am I gonna use? Well, we didn't really decide on a specific set of packs or anything. We were kind of just thinking like whatever works, you know? And then we could revisit from there. I don't think we were gonna try and use any specific packs though, just for the sake of us being able to make it as haunted as possible. I do think that I want to do a limited pack haunted house build. Maybe we'll do that like next week or something. Sparkles, I'm not really gonna go off the inspo photo anymore. It was literally only just for the shape. So I don't think it's worth putting the inspo pic in the corner because we're not really gonna look at it much after this. Like the inspo pic is kind of gone, you know? Like we were just kind of using it to figure out the, oh God, should we use that? Or is that really weird? It might be like too fancy. But, well, yeah, Maisie, we're not going to use like every pack ever, obviously. So it might be kind of limited pack-wise anyway, but I'm not going to like say that I can only use, you know, these 2 packs or whatever for this build, because mostly I want to build it just for fun. So, weird, but in a good way. I think it's a little weird too. I'm not sure that I like it. I think it's too much. I wonder if any of the... Why do the Strangerville doors not have a swatch that's all black? I think that about these stupid doors from University too. Why isn't there an all black swatch on the University doors? Literally, why would you make anything that doesn't have... It needs to have a white and a black swatch. Every item in this game needs to have a white and a black swatch. Why do they not have an all black swatch? I love this door. I want to use it, but I don't think it works. Unless we try to incorporate like some more white accents on it. I mean, these are kind of cool, but the cracks like in the same place on all of them. Can you make the stairs round around a balcony? Like, make the stairs... I don't understand the question. Do you want me, like, do you mean you want me to have round stairs, or do you mean you want me to have the stairs go around a balcony? Because you can't really do round stairs. It doesn't work. But yeah, the problem is, like, because I don't want to have the same cracked window all over the place, you know? Door kind of too formal library vibe. You think it's a library vibe? It's got a mailbox, like a mail slot in it. So I thought it kind of worked for this, but I guess if we did like a, I don't know. This needs to be tall. I'm not sure if I like the white. The door looks too modern. Do you think? I think we can try and make it fit in. But stairs on the sides, not in the front. Is that what they meant? Like the stairs like this instead? We could maybe do something like that. I haven't really thought about the stairs too much yet. But I think I want to use Realm of Magic instead of this. I always do, but Realm of Magic has like such good brick for stuff like this. I like the one from Vampires is just like too varied. Like it's just too much. The door doesn't fit the creepy vibe. Yeah, Baja Blast. Listen, guys, my loves. I love you all. I agree. I'm not super sure about it either, but I want to try it. I'm going to see if we can make it work once we add in some other stuff. This is the beauty of it, right? Like we're not done yet. So it's hard to say it doesn't fit when we haven't even done anything really, you know? So give us a little bit of time. We'll see if we can make it work. And then we can always change it. It isn't like you put it down once and then it's just there, you know? That's the fun part. We can always go back and change stuff. Let's see. I don't know how I feel about this situation. Like, I kind of wish it was bigger. Or we have, ooh. That thing is kind of creepy. Why is front yard so big? We're gonna, oh my God. People on the internet are wild. It's not you specifically. I'm just like laughing about how every time I do anything, it's like, why'd you do that? It's not you. We were thinking about maybe having like a cool, like big front gate, like big front grand space instead of doing a back space. But also just to give you some context in the future, when I'm first doing the shell of a build, we usually move it around on the lot. It doesn't like stay there. So there's no need to like panic if you hate, oh my God, it's too far to the left. Like I'm probably gonna move it or whatever. We're just like starting the shell, you know? So I know it's hard because you like wanna be like, that's horrible. But this is a trust the process kind of thing. It does usually come together, I promise. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to use this too, because it kind of like takes up a lot of the space, but I do sort of like it. I don't know. We can just go through like all of the items and see what might work to add to the exterior. How about some nice Star Wars? I'm just kidding. I don't know. I kind of want to put like, I like the idea of something going on the exterior to like, I don't know, drag it out, make it bigger, but I'm not really sure what is the problem. But what inspired the front pop out? A lot of houses that look like this in real life, Eris. It's a pretty common thing in real life, I've noticed, so. At least in houses of this style, right? Okay. Get the freeze around that part. Then we can lower the window. Oh, annoyingly, you can't lower the window that much because it's short wall height. I'm not sure if I like that or not. Also, like, which of these do I like better? Maybe I want to use these windows instead. You never know. And maybe I could, like, if I made them touching each other like it was all one, maybe I would like that better. Oh, and the, like, dirty variant of that is not cracked. Part of what I don't like about these is that the, like, the dirtier variant is cracked. And it's fine, like, it's cool, but it just looks weird how, like, each window has the same crack, you know? Yes, black window. Guys, we... Oh my god! Okay. We started with black windows. That was the original plan. Then we couldn't find a door that worked, so we're trying the white windows because we couldn't find a door that worked with the dark windows that we liked more also, but we had to switch. Oh my god, building on stream is so scary. Guys. Can you just give me a second? Let me just figure out the placement before we start thinking about color. No one's allowed to have negative opinions until I figure it out, okay? I feel so anxious right now. Oh, Vicky and Mallory and Lorana and Gingham and Alien and Leah and Dakota and Perchy and Mikey and Bestie. Thank you all for the subs and stuff, by the way. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I like them when it looks like one big window, right? Right? I don't know. I don't know. Is that the right height as well? It looks like it, yeah, okay. Now we have to scoot all these together. No pressure. I want to get like a sunroom off one of the sides. Don't stress, remember you're doing it for fun. You know, Kath, you make a good point. This is supposed to be fun. Oh my god. Okay. No. It's like raising itself up. Do you see that? Why? It's like I can't get it to be the exact right spot. Whatever. It bugs me, but I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna look at it. Smelly and Vicky! Thank you for the subs too, everybody. Then we can have like maybe this can be the sunroom of my dreams. I don't know. I think that would be cool. We can get a different sort of style. A round attic window could be cute. Oh, you think? Maybe. Problem is, I've been trying to use the vampires windows and there's not like a lot of, I don't know, things that match them. But if I also do interiors, yeah, we're gonna do the whole thing, Liv. Once we finish the exterior, we'll go on to the interior. It's pretty fun, we do it all. Yeah, this is the thing. The foundations, like, I don't know. I guess that's possible. And then if we had landscaping in front of it, maybe you wouldn't be able to tell too much. How is a sunroom scary? Okay, guys, here's the really fun part about this. You know, the houses can be more than one thing. So what we're building right now is like a really old manor, like mansion house that maybe something really bad happened in. The owners died. It's been abandoned for years. It's now like all moldy. There's ghosts. It's covered in spider webs. It doesn't mean that like you can't have windows. You know, it just means that it's an old house that happens to be haunted now. So, okay. I think I might look at the Realm of Magic stuff, or maybe. I don't know. These windows are so weird. I never know how to use this kind of window on the exterior. Does it not come in black? Why? Why does it not have a black swatch? How does that make sense? Literally, why? Why would there not be a black swatch on that? Can you think of a single reason that that would make sense? I've never used that window. Not a single time in my life have I ever used that window. Maybe that's why. Oh my god. I think it has to be the vampires' windows. Otherwise, they don't match. Like, nothing else looks good with them. I can't believe they did that. It's like truly horrifying. This doesn't match anything. I'm just devastated. Oh no. Okay, let me look at vampires. No, Realm of Magic. Let me look at Realm of Magic like I was going to before I got distracted. Okay, you don't have a black and white swatch, so never mind. You like the laundry window? Did you? I didn't think that one matched very well. I wasn't sure about that. This is interesting. I don't think I like it though. It's too big. It's too big. Why don't these come in black? I actually can't believe it. I don't think I like the university ones either, because the university ones like aren't as I guess the university ones are like more, they're like too white. Does that make sense? I don't know. There's like something about the university ones that I feel like it was too bright. But I don't know. I think I like that. I think that's okay. Okay. Start filling it all in. I'm not sure about the white windows either, chat, so you don't need to yell about it. We're testing it out because I like the door and I want to see if I can make it work. Just so you know. Just so you know. I wonder if we can try. Let me see about this. Oh. Do I have to alt place it? Oh my god. It's really unbelievable, this game. Do you think that would look good though if we had like those on top? I don't think these will glitch as much as these ones do. At least I hope not. Not super excited about having to alt place them, but that's fine. It's only on 2 sides, so it's probably okay. Oh. Cool. really cool. What do you... Change the flooring on the roof? Maya, we haven't touched it yet. We're gonna. Guys, again, this is we're building something together, but you have to keep in mind that like we can only do one thing at a time. So, just give us a second. We also are gonna change the roof. It's not gonna stay plain gray concrete. I also haven't done a floor plan yet. It's not done yet, so give it time. It'll get there. It will get there. Oh, weird. I thought it placed normally. Oh, it did. Okay, good. Well, let's just place all of these pieces along the front, and then we can try and like alt place them better. If we have to scoot them like a little bit closer together or something, that might work too. I don't know. You probably won't be able to tell that much from the outside. So, let me see if I can pull this off. Like, basically, is it fine if right there it's a little bit too close together? Because when you're looking at it from the front, you can't see it. I feel like that's gotta be fine. Realistically, who's gonna know and who's gonna care? Probably nobody. I mean, we'll know. And we'll care. But I'm not sure there's much else we can do about it. Oh, this one worked just fine. Whatever, I don't care. It looks fine. I like it. I like it and I don't want to do anything else about it. Oh my. Oh, go ahead, Kate, Dan, and Juliet, and Sammy, and Cutie, and Cleo, and Kat, and Laura, and Kiwi, and Amy. Thank you all for the subs and stuff. Yeah, 1%, I think we will put a graveyard in the front, or something like it. Basically, I sort of was hoping to do something like that, because I liked the idea of it being, I don't know, I guess I just liked the idea of... Oh, wait, this is going to be cool. Sorry, I'm distracting myself. But we have this huge front, so I want to do like a big front. I don't know. We'll do something really fancy in the front of the building. I missed your sub, Law. I'm sorry. Thank you for the resub. I'm sure I missed a few. It's hard when I'm building to catch up, but thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. Okay. Okay. I wonder if we made this like rounded. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that for a second. I don't know. We could do like round and then put... Well, now why is that in a different place? Now why is that a different height? But maybe we could do something like this, and then we could put like... Well, that's the right height. So why is this one not? That's fine. It's not fine. It's too short. Oh my god. That's even taller. Why? Oh my god. Okay. Nope, that's like coming out from the roof. Are those even? I don't think they're even. What if it's only in the front? Maybe it's only in the front. Why? Oh, this game is so unbearable. That could be kind of cool. Right? I think it looks good only in the front. Bacon, Witchy, and Kaylin, and Kaw, thank you for the subs and stuff. Okay. This is fine. We want to get a nice, like, dark colored roof. Something like... I always use this one on stuff like this, because to me it looks like a bit run down. I'm not sure I want it on this or not, but... Yeah, the roof pieces jump when you want to replace them. I know, Pam. Trust me, I'm very familiar with these stupid roof pieces. Do I want to put any of them on the front of the building? I can't. I actually can't. No, I can't. I can't deal with that right now. I just can't. There will be tears if I try and do that right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everything is fine. I'm beginning to regret building a haunted house. You can't even put this all the way out to the top. It's terrible. Maybe the ones from university could be cool on the sides. Perhaps. The columns in this stupid game are so annoying. The thing is, now it's like a different color column from down here, though. Yeah, I know I can do trim on each floor, Miv, but I don't think I really want to. I don't really, like, well, for one, there's not a lot of, like, skinny black trim. And I don't really want to use this everywhere because it's, like, too wide to me. If there was, like, an in-between, I might like something like that, but I mean, this one is black, but it's not the same. You see how it's like a different color? It's like, it makes this one like it might as well be gray. I don't know. This is the problem that I have with it. Nothing matches. Which is kind of why I don't really want to use it. I hate this game and I regret building this house. Look, it looks ridiculous. They need to go back and redo this so that I can have more matching colors. I really don't think that I like it. It, like, actually needs to be gray. I think if I used gray, it would be better. Literally, that looks better. It looks better in gray. How does that make any sense? You think it looks fine? I'm glad you think that. Oh my god. All right. The problem is, with this part, I don't think I want it to be... Can I bring it all the way up? Oh no. Literally, just barely. Do you see that? I hate this game. I hate this game. Why do we play this stupid game? Use bracket keys instead? I don't think that you can get it any taller. You can't hide it. I'm wondering if I can put like scary gargoyles. Or if that just looks silly. That might look cool. I hate this game. Continues to play. I know. Well, Midnight. I don't actually hate this game. I kind of like this game. I'm never going to stop playing this stupid game. I think that looks cool. Okay. Maybe it's fine. You think one bigger? Do you think one bigger? I thought it was like coming out too far when it was bigger. We could make it bigger, but I think I like it small. Okay. Let's see about putting like dark wood floor somewhere, maybe. Yeah, the one bigger, it's like, we need like an in-between almost of those two sizes, of the small one and of the like medium size. I need like one in between that, but alas. Okay. So we had talked about putting like a big wide fence. There's a cool vampires one. So maybe I'll try something like this. That's why you love the tool mod? Yeah, the tool mod is good for stuff like that. You know, I don't like you. I don't like you one bit, Fence. I really don't. It's fine. Are you worried when The Sims 5 comes out? I'd still prefer The Sims 4. No, I think because, I think that's just like a natural cycle of the game. Like, I preferred The Sims 3 when The Sims 4 first came out for a while. And I still love The Sims 3, but I play The Sims 4 mostly because it's pretty good. You know, so I think the same thing will probably happen when The Sims 5 eventually does come out. Like, I think that a lot of us will probably prefer and like a lot of things about The Sims 4 better. And then we'll slowly start being like, you know what, this game is actually pretty good. That's at least what I expect will happen. But, oh no. I want like all black. Why does that not exist? Okay. Oh, and we don't have a matching fence. So that's annoying. Or sorry, matching rail for this. That's okay. I'll use this one instead. Is that even it? No, that gets work. Get together, I mean. Where's the vampires fence? Okay. Why are you doing that? 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 Oh my god. Okay. Okay, everything's fine. Demon and Keely and Aaron and Cam and Emotional and everybody, thank you for the subs. A and Sweet and Sarah and Polly and everybody, thank you so much. What do I think the biggest difference between Sims 4 and 5 will be? Well, they've talked about, this isn't confirmed or anything, I guess, but they talked about it in like an EA earnings call and stuff, but they've talked about the Sims 5 including multiplayer. I don't think that means it's gonna be like only multiplayer. It's just gonna have like multiplayer and regular, but I think that's probably gonna be the biggest change in the Sims 5 is that it's gonna have multiplayer. So that'll be interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that. When I was worried about it being like the only version of The Sims, I was really worried about it. But now that I've played with the multiplayer mod a fair amount for The Sims 4, I'm like, you know what? This is kind of cool. So is it something that I'll use every day? Probably not, but it's an interesting theory, you know? But yeah, I'm not like 100% set on that either. I also am not super sure how it would work, so unfortunately I can't answer your questions about that one, chat. I don't have an answer to that question. What if we did it like this? And what if, no, I would change it, but like imagine if there was like a, you know? Again, it wouldn't look like that. But I don't know. I have literally no idea what to expect with it. I was talking to my friend Hope about this earlier because I was like, especially in regards to like, if they make the Sims 5 multiplayer, say like I have seasons, but my sister doesn't, and we want to play together, what happens? Does my seasons get disabled? Or like, I don't know. I just don't really know what to expect. My fear is that there's not going to be expansion packs in the way that we know them. My fear is that they're going to do, and we talked about this before, but my serious worry is that they're going to do like a subscription-based model for The Sims 5, and it'll be like you pay the subscription every month, and then you get all the DLC. Every, you know, pack or whatever they release, you'd have it, for a subscription price every month, and then if you don't pay for that, you don't get online. Like, you can't play multiplayer. Sort of like Animal Crossing and Nintendo, how you have to pay for Nintendo Online to have the online features of Animal Crossing. That is my fear. I'm really worried that they're going to do The Sims 5 like that. And frankly, I don't think it's an unreasonable fear, but that is my worry. So I really wouldn't be surprised if they did that. I don't know. They might not. They might. Who knows? But to me, that feels like a logical thing to worry about with this silly little game. So, or they can make seasons-based game. That's the other solution. But, you know, are they going to do that? Probably not. Spill the beans on The Sims 5? Me? Oh, there's no real beans to spill. They haven't said a word about The Sims 5. There's literally not an ounce of confirmed information. Aside from, like, that earnings call stuff that I just mentioned, and how, like, they've been posting job listings for another Maxis title at EA. So there's a lot of, like, theories and speculation that they're working on the game, but there's not an ounce of confirmation. Not to any game changers either. They've literally not said a word about The Sims 5. Not a peep about it to anybody. And I'm not just saying that. There's not been a word about it. I don't know if that's to come out for years, but I don't know. It's probably in the works. So yeah, I think we're gonna stream the summit and watch it together. They've been sort of like really implying that, oh, are you gonna stream the summit? Like the Sims team. So I don't know, to everybody. So watch it be like a kit announcement. But I'll probably stream it because I might as well. I'm gonna record it, so might as well stream it, I guess. I think I like how that looks. Surprised there hasn't been a leak. Yeah, there hasn't been a single leak. I don't know. A lot of people think they're gonna announce The Sims 5 at this summit stream next week, but I would sincerely be so surprised if they did that. That would like really and truly shock me if they did that. I don't anticipate any sort of Sims 5 announcement at this summit. But I mean, I guess anything's possible, but that would really truly shock me if they did something like that. I think it would be kind of dumb of them to do that, because if they were to do a Sims 5 announcement at this summit on Tuesday, it would probably not really be an announcement. It would probably be more of like a like they're not gonna have like a trailer, I'm assuming, because I think it's probably way farther out than that. It'd probably just be like a, hey, we're working on this and it's coming years from now. Like that's probably the extent to which it would be. And I'm not sure that's a very smart thing to do for them. Just because like I feel like that's gonna come back to bite them. You know, like if they were to officially confirm it, I can imagine that would come back to bite them in the future when it takes too long to release or whatever. Like I just I can't imagine it being a good idea to announce it now, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. Yeah, and you kind of lose hype for it, I guess, if you announce it too early and then it takes literally years. But I don't think it would be like a real announcement. It would just be like an acknowledgement of it, because they haven't acknowledged it a single time. So if they acknowledged it and just were like, hey, we're working on it, I mean, that would be a huge deal, because they literally haven't acknowledged it a single time. So, but I don't know. I think it would be dumb if they did that. I don't think I like this. I'm not really sure how to best do it. Should we just try and do some landscaping instead? I don't know. Maybe we could try and do like, I don't know. A side balcony perhaps? Well, on the other side, maybe. I don't know. I'm sort of trying to figure out, like, I wonder if we did it with like actual path pieces instead. I assume the summit will be very cringe. Yeah. I won't lie, besties. I'm a little bit worried about that one myself. Super afraid about that. I don't think that looks good. I feel like it needs to be curved, like on the inside. That just looks silly, doesn't it? I mean, the floor isn't helping, but I hope they don't have any issues with the live stream. You have no idea. I've been feeling so much stress about this Sim Summit thing. Ever since they announced it, I had this deep fear in me. And every time they tease it, I'm like, oh no, what if it's bad? Every time they bring it up, I'm like, oh no. I'm so worried that it's gonna, like, they've been hyping it up so much. I'm so worried it's gonna be like not a big thing. And everyone's gonna be like, why did you do this? Like, I have so much fear about this Sim stream this week. I've been so stressed about it for weeks, and it just keeps getting worse. I'm so scared. I'm like, what if they just announced like a patch and 2 kits? And they're hyping it up because it's like the first time they're doing this, but they're gonna do more of them. You know, like, what if that's it? Oh, I don't know. It stresses me out so much. I'm like legitimately really nervous about it. Ooh, ew, ew. Besties, this doesn't work. This is not good. This is not, no. Fill in the middle so it's all stone and then put a fountain there. Oh, do you think? I mean, that's possible. It could be like a courtyard of sorts. What if there was like a... I don't like how that looks, but hang on, hear me out. Terrain paint? Well, Beth, we tried terrain paint first and we weren't sure if we liked it. This is the second try. And if we don't like this, then we'll go back to the drawing board. But this was in fact the second attempt. This was the alternative to the terrain paint. It's kind of like a driveway, which isn't really what I was hoping for, but maybe if it were just smaller, like maybe it's just too long, you know? And that's part of the problem. So maybe it were like this instead. Or potentially even smaller than that. Go forward more. We're gonna put like a fountain or a statue or something. Yeah, that's the plan. That's why we're doing it. But you liked it better long? Oh God, okay, well that's no good. Try it like this. I think that's too skinny again. I think that it needs to be, if we're gonna do it shorter, it needs to be 1 shorter again. 2 shorter? Basically, it needs to be the same as the pieces, like the corner pieces. Like this. If it were like this, then the whole thing looks more like a pathway. And I think that's more like it. That's what it needs to be. That's what we've been dreaming of. And then maybe there's like little side gates that can take you into the... I don't know if I like that gate in particular, but you get it. Where the mailbox go? It'll go at the end somewhere, Pudge. I'm not worried about the mailbox. We'll think about that later. You think they want us to be scared about Tuesday? You think they want us to be scared? No, I think that if they knew we were scared, they would be embarrassed. I don't think that scared is what they're going for. I think that I think they want us to be excited about the live stream on Tuesday. I don't think that they're aiming to make us feel afraid of whatever they're planning. I think that us fearing what they're planning is a bad sign for them. I don't know. I feel worried about it though. Why isn't it symmetrical? It is symmetrical. There's just one side there's another piece on this side of the house. Most of it's symmetrical, but the whole thing won't be. Another pack refresh. I would love that if they did another pack refresh. I'm not sure if they will or not. My theory around the pack refreshes, because you know how they did that spa day refresh and then never won again after that? It makes me think that they did it with the hopes that people would buy spa day and it would like really increase sales for an old pack, and then it didn't. Like it didn't really increase sales for an old pack, so they were like, oops, never mind, we won't do that again. Like that's kind of my theory. Like I don't think that they're only doing it obviously to increase sales. It isn't like out of the goodness of their hearts. It's a company. That's just how life works. So if it's not increasing sales enough, then it's not worth it. But obviously I wish that wasn't the case. It just probably is. Yeah, there's so many earlier packs that need refresh. I agree. The stairs aren't centered? No, the stairs are centered. The stairs are centered. Steph and Fenrir, Claire and Kay Wilson, Lish and Eleanor and Van and Funk and Ail, thank you all for the subs and stuff. But I don't know. A lot of the older packs I would love to see get a refresh, but I don't know. Dine Out would get the attention. I ask this honestly though. Those of you that are saying like Dine Out needs a refresh, that's those of us that own it, right? I think the kind of people that would buy Dine Out new probably don't realize that it needs a refresh. Like, I think that, how do I explain this? I think that the idea of having restaurants in The Sims has enough appeal on its own to encourage people to buy it without knowing, like, details, right? Spa Day, I don't know if, like, ooh, your Sims can go to the spa has enough, like, of its own appeal to get players to buy it. Which is why I think they went back and they're like, oh, we're gonna add nail polish, you know, and like tried to, but I think that Dine Out on its own, given that it adds restaurants, is like, has enough appeal for like a new player. So that's why I don't think that they would refresh it. Not me saying that they shouldn't refresh it. I would love to see it get a refresh. But I like thinking logically like them, I assume that's why they probably wouldn't refresh Dine Out. Even though we all think that it needs to have an update to make it better. But we all already bought it, so. It needs bug fixing more than it needs like a refresh, like to add extra content, you know? But I feel like that isn't really the same thing, you know? Ew, hate that. Why does it look like that? I'm trying really hard to figure out how I want to landscape this, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it like super overgrown and old, or did you buy Spa Day first because you thought it sounded better for gameplay than Dine Out at the time? That makes sense, Katie. I'm sure that's true for a lot of people. I'm just thinking of like the average Sims player. To give another example, things like, I don't know, things like university doesn't maybe need as much promotion as like eco lifestyle would, because the average person might be off the bat more interested in university than eco lifestyle. Not to say one of those is more interesting than the other, but I sort of think that is just true. Like people maybe without having it explained to them would be more into the idea of eco lifestyle. I love that pack. It's one of my favorites, but I'm not sure that like everyone feels that way. But anyway, you have both. There you go. I think it's hard because we are sort of a different, I don't know, sort of a different group, because we are people who like really obsessively play The Sims and are really into The Sims. And dare I say, I wouldn't describe us as like casual Sims players. A lot of you probably are, but like you consume Sims content outside of just like playing the game occasionally. Like you also consume content around The Sims, whereas there's a lot of people who just like have heard it before and might pick it up and play on the weekend every 6 months, you know, and they don't consume content outside of it. They aren't like as into the Sims community as we are. So we aren't, I don't know if we can be described as like the core audience they're targeting when it comes to like even selling packs, because a lot of us would just buy it anyway, even if we didn't necessarily like it. Not all of us, but a lot of us would just buy it, you know? But I don't know. No, it doesn't mean our opinion doesn't matter. C+, I don't think it means our opinion doesn't matter at all. I mean that like they have to target different audiences when they're trying to sell these things. And I dare I say, I don't think the pack refresh is as much for us as we would like it to be. You know? Doesn't mean that we don't matter and that they aren't targeting us with a lot of things, but I just feel like they also are targeting an audience that isn't us, that we forget about a lot of the time, which is what I'm pointing out, you know? But anyway, I don't know what I like about this. I don't think I like any of it. DB.show hidden objects. Never played The Sims. Are you gonna play when it goes free next week? Are you gonna pick it up when it's free? Very curious about that, to hear that you've never played, but like, will you? Okay. Debug. Yeah, next week already. It's the 18th, Tuesday. Important to note also, those of you that haven't already, they're giving out a pack for free. There's no debug from vampires. What the heck? They're giving out a pack for free. So if you haven't already gone and grabbed it, that Desert Lux kit is free until Monday. So if you grab it before Monday, you'll be able to have it for free. If you don't get it before Monday, you'll have to pay for it. So if you already have The Sims 4, go get your free kit literally right now. Right now. The pack isn't free on the PC though. Yes, it is. Saging, I promise the pack is free on PC because I got it that way. Yours says $5 in the app. Are you sure? Do you have the Sims 4 base game? It shouldn't. Maybe try and refresh it or something. Maybe try it on like desktop in like the browser as opposed to the app or whatever. It is free. The pack is free. I'm telling you this as an absolute fact. Everyone in chat will confirm it. But make sure you get that Desert Lux kit. There's not a catch. It is free. Go get it before it stops being free. Basically, it's like the sale ends on Monday. So you're going to want to make sure you get it before that sale ends. I don't know how to landscape this. I'm trying to figure out how to get like a combination of some of these, but also some like other plants. The problem is these plants are ugly. So I'm struggling. I don't know. It is 100% free. That's true. It is 100% free. If you use PayPal to check out, they won't even ask for your card details. You're basically buying it for $0. So I promise it's free and there is no catch. Promise. I did it. Half my chat did it. Make sure you go get it before it goes away. I don't want any of you to miss out on it. So, okay. But yeah, that stops on Monday. So you've got a couple days left. Make sure you do it this weekend while you got time. It doesn't take very long, but you just got to remember to do it when you're like at your computer or whatever. You can get it on Mac. Yeah, you can get it on your PlayStation too. Or your Xbox or wherever you play The Sims, you can get it. For you, it said $5 until you clicked buy and then it said 0 at checkout. There you go. I'm not sure that that's how it's supposed to look, but it definitely will be $0 when you go through. Like when you go into the checkout, it won't charge you. You'll see that it says $0 in the checkout. Okay. I have not done the floor plan yet. No, Fruit Loops. I'm gonna need to do that too, but I haven't done it yet. Let's get some of these scary vines kind of like creeping around. You haven't used anything from the free pack yet, really? I've actually really enjoyed it. I think it has some really cool stuff in it. I like how the vines are kind of creeping onto the main part of the path. I think that's kind of cool. Like fills in the path a little bit. Yeah, I'm really excited about, guys, I am really excited about The Sims being free. The fact that like so many people, you'd be so surprised, but so many people tell me in my chat, like, I've never played The Sims, like you can't buy it or whatever. And the fact that it's gonna be free means so many of those people are gonna be able to play it this week, and I'm just really excited about that. Like I'm thinking back to myself when I was a kid as well, and how badly I like begged my mom to buy The Sims 3 for me. And how like huge of a deal it would have been if it was free and I could just get it. And I'm really excited for people to have that opportunity to play. So I'm really looking forward to a lot of those people having the chance to play The Sims. So it'll be really fun. I don't know. We're gonna need to really work on this. We've got a lot of stuff we need to add for it to start looking okay. All right. Dead cow plant in the front. That could be fun. I like that. No, Sims 4 is not on Switch midnights. I don't think Sims will ever come to Switch. I would be real surprised if they ever did that. Oh, maybe this could be a... Does that plant look dead at all to you? I'm not sure. I don't know. What do you think? Dead-ish? Yeah, I feel like it looks kind of weird. I'm not sure I like it. I don't think I like it. Is there anything from Werewolves Debug that could work? Looks frosted? Yeah, it looks like it's frozen a little bit. That's a good way of describing it. Well, there's like rubble. Oh, we could put like a skull somewhere. Bones are cool. Wow. I don't know if I'll put any warning signs out here or not. We'll see about that. There's not Werewolves Debug landscaping? Oh, that's fine. Packs will be more expensive? You think packs are gonna be more expensive starting when the base game goes free, Dino? I don't think so. I don't think that the base game is going free so that they can increase the price of packs. I think the base game is going free so they can convince new people to play The Sims now that the game is 8 years old. I don't think they'll increase the price of packs though. I would be really surprised if they did that. I think that that's sort of like the opposite reason they're doing it. They're trying to make money off of new players. They're trying to bring in new players who haven't already bought The Sims to see if they will buy The Sims and start spending money on it. At least that is my assumption about it. Do you think it looks cool to have some flowers around like that? Yeah, they'll probably even like have sales on packs kind of around the time that the game goes free, just because then people will get it and then be like, oh, look, there's packs. I don't know. Let me see. Some of the like rose bushes too have like a, I don't know which color is best. Oh, one of those is debug and one of them is not. That's weird. I think I like this purple one, actually, more than the red. But that's not, that looks kind of cool, right? The purple. I think it looks nice. Just kind of fill around in here. Purple gives off haunted vibes. Okay, good. Just as we wanted. I really want to like fill this all in so much with dead bushes. I want it to look like it used to be like really beautiful and luscious and like full of, you know, lively, lovely plants. And now obviously it's all dead and overgrown because no one's been here for a while. Something like that, maybe. Maybe get it closer, or maybe I'll put the rock over there in this here. I think I like that better. Oh, we could get some of the cottage living mushrooms. That could be kind of good too. Do I have live edit mode on? Yes, Mrs. Sky. Yes, I have live edit mode on. I'll show you. Some of the packs don't have live edit landscaping, but I promise we got live edit mode on. Let me show. Oh, maybe I don't. Oh my god. I'm stupid. Did I type the cheat in wrong? I might have spelled it wrong and then just assumed that it didn't work. Oh my god. It's really embarrassing. I typed it and then checked vampires and then thought there was nothing. But it turns out maybe there was stuff all along and I'm just, oh god. Yeah, I must have just spelled it wrong and then not realized. Don't look at me. Don't look at me like that, chat. Leave me alone. I did type it. Oh no, I'm embarrassed. I'm not accepting any comments on this at this time, so. Oh dear. Well, we can try and fill in some of this more now. This will be cool. Oh, there's my skull. Maybe I'll put that like more in the front or something. I think that's it'll start making it seem really overgrown, which will be good. We also have a lot of these like grasses, which will, I don't know if I want to use them or not. And scary plasma fruit trees. I don't think I want to use any of the dead trees. Oh, well, maybe I could put one like right here. Or we could put it like in the, should we put it in the front? Like maybe that would be cool. Kind of. Because we were talking about making, like we made this little area with the intention of it like maybe being for a fountain. But like maybe it was for like a statement tree and now that statement tree is dead. You know? Oh, magic. I don't need to have the cheats like sticky. I know the cheats. It's just sometimes I type it like if I had a typo and then didn't notice or whatever because I'm looking at chat and not at my screen. I do know the cheats really well. I play The Sims kind of I play The Sims occasionally, so I know the cheats fairly well. Sometimes I play this game called The Sims 4. Okay. Get some bushes, scary dead bushes. All right, let's look at the debug from werewolves again. Because I'm silly and I didn't have the cheat typed in right. In my defense, I don't know the werewolves debug that well. I also don't know the vampires debug that well because I don't usually play with them, so. Oh, that's a nice one. I should keep that in mind for the future with like regular base game builds. No, I don't like the werewolves debug very much. They have a few things, like, I don't really want to put like lines of trash though. it would more be like, oh, if we wanted to put down like some wood, like it fell or whatever, we could do some things like that. But maybe like a dirt. Oh my god, don't use that. You can't pick it back up. Ooh. We could put like a fallen tree over there. That might be cool. Yeah, Sophia, if you use stuff from the debug from a pack, it counts as using the pack, yeah. Go back. I want the vampires debug again. When I said base game build, I meant like doing a regular build, not like an only base game build. Doing like a not haunted house. You could use some of this stuff and it would fit in pretty well, even in like a not haunted space. I really like how that looks. I think I might try and get like one more kind of there. Make the tree touch the road? We could. Do you want it to? I really like this. I think this is cool. Oh, it's like a bat. Oh my god. Am I gonna do a mini let's play in this house? I don't think so. Oh my god. I don't think so. I guess we maybe could, but it's floating too much. I don't like it. I'm looking for my big green bush. This. I was more building this just for fun, like in honor of Halloween being soon, than like with the intention of playing in it, you know? That's a boring answer though, I'm sorry. I'm sort of starting to think that this house might not feel very playable once we actually get like further into the decor of it. Like it's probably gonna be really blocked off by stuff, you know? Pond with graves around it. Where would a pond go? Isn't this getting a little bit like full for that sort of thing? I say that honestly, like, isn't it? Put that there. Maybe I could get some more of these little creepy thorn things. Literally called creeping thorns. I don't know. I don't know. Can make it a fixer-upper? That's true. We could always try and renovate it. That might be kind of funny. All right, let's start putting in some terrain paint around here. I want to get a lot of dirt terrain paint, like kind of bordering this path. Dead cow plant? Yeah, we're probably going to put one in. We talked about that. Just fill this in with a lot of dirt and stuff. I think it looks cool. Should do a shell challenge for Halloween. TT, we've been talking about that for ages. We're probably gonna do one next week. That's kind of the idea. A Boo Suburban. No! That's not a bad title for it though. Boo Suburban. This pathway is from, the flooring is from vampires. Which is pretty good. Right from this very pack. I might see about putting in another one of these. Save? I did like 2 seconds ago, but I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Okay. There's also some like vine stuff for the walls, but I don't really love the like color scheme of it. That's the problem. I don't know. I feel like I'd be more likely to use some of these like purpley ones. I don't think I like the vines up the building. I'm not sure. That's hard. Maybe put some more of these creepy vines. Creepy, crawly, scary vines. Put some more dirt around. Some more over here. Okay, let me see about, I need a dead cow plant. Crack and Girl and Fire and S and Mr. and Chick and Hi and Fuzzy and Emily and Eli and Drinking and Jay and Alyssa and Moons. Thank you for the subs, by the way. Dead cow plant. Should you get Snowy Escape or Get Together? Do you know what, Beach? I think I would probably Get Together. I use the club feature from Get Together all the time. All the time. It's really useful for like, I don't know, say you want to make a club of like single sims so that your sim can find someone to date, or like a club of kids so that your kid can have some friends. Like Get Together is such an underrated, useful pack. Like, and the world is really good. I don't really use Get Together maybe in the way that it's intended, in the sense that like Get Together is like, ooh, chess club. Like I don't really do that. I more use it to like make pretend like friend groups, or even like, say you're playing with like a really big family in The Sims and you want to have like a club with the cousins or whatever, so that you can like really easily invite like all of the cousins over. I use it for stuff like that too. Like, and it's really useful for that sort of thing, to have like group organization basically in the game. I think I might use that mailbox. Is that weird that it's, I wish that we had another one that was like built in the wall or built in the floor that maybe matched better. This one's a bit older looking. Maybe we can make that one work. Feels less out of place, maybe. Or a force Judith Ward to talk to me club. That's true. You could always make that. You can make a club so that you can force celebrities in the game to talk to your sim. That is correct. I also do that. Okay. Snowy Escape has some really good furniture, and the world is super cool too. I find that for my own personal gameplay, I use Snowy Escape a little bit less. And I'm speaking as a person who built some of the official lots in Snowy Escape. So I really like Snowy Escape, and I have very fond feelings towards it because it was such an important moment in my life to get that opportunity. So I'm a little bit biased towards Snowy Escape even. But I do think that I use Get Together maybe a little bit more often. So, okay, let's do this. Sure. Sure. How do we feel about that? Maybe I can get some like cracks on the walls. Vampires. I wonder if we could put like, even if it was like really sized up. What do you think about that? Just to make the walls like not look so uniform. Like we can maybe make the brick look like stained or something. You think brown trees because the green ones stand out too much? Do you think? We can maybe change it. I kind of liked them though. We can get like a big crack through the window there. Maybe a crack through this window here. I don't know. I like adding that sort of detail to the brick though. I think that helps. It looks different. One or two dead trees to blend in, maybe. I'll have to look at them again because I'm not really sure about how the dead trees look, to be honest with you. I like that crack. But there's dead trees that came with the vampires pack. The problem is like, they're like really dead. like way more dead than. So we could always swap them all out for like some really dead trees, but oh, the scale of them is really off too. They're not as big, so that's annoying. Am I gonna do the inside today? Yeah, Sophia, we'll try and get to it. We're not gonna like rush through it or anything though. So if we need to come back, if we don't have enough time to finish it, we will. Oh my, that's a significantly larger tree. Maybe we could use that. Maybe just one dead tree. Yeah, I'm not sure I like the... I'm just not a fan of the size of these trees. Like the green trees, the size of them was good. I kind of like them. Oh, what if we put like a couple graves back here? Wait, sorry. I always forget about the like fake graveyard lantern ones from the spooky stuff pack. Not the vibes. Not the vibes. I want to get real graves, please. Or at least like these ones that look like real graves. Is more so what I was envisioning. I don't know. Should we just use 2? We have a tilted one. That one's tilted. It's probably okay if they were like a little bit, maybe they could be different colors. Maybe that would help. How about that? I kind of like it. Yeah, the spooky stuff is like Halloween decorations in that pack, not like actually trying to make an abandoned haunted house, you know? I feel like that actually helps. I don't know. Maybe we can get some more. I don't want to put cracks in like every window, but I like the idea of cracks in a lot of the windows. Put them further back so the weeds are growing around them. Oh, we could. That works. Did paranormal have cracks? I don't think the paranormal pack came with cracks, really. We're gonna need to, I didn't do the windows in the back because I wanted to like figure out what the inside of the house is gonna look like and then do windows based on that. So maybe we could go do the floor plan now. I think that's a good idea. Okay. Let's see. The backyard is a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be too, so we might be able to add some stuff to that, but I think I want to figure out the floor plan first. So in this house, I think it probably makes the most sense for there to be like a sort of formal entryway with a staircase. And then like on either side, there could be like a kitchen and a living room and whatever, you know? But I feel like it probably makes sense to have, oh, there could probably be a bathroom right here too. But we could always do like, honestly, maybe, I'll use different lights than this, don't worry. But maybe there could be like dining room, kitchen, or the smaller room could be the kitchen. And then this could be like one huge living room. Staircase centered maybe, do you think? I feel like, I don't really like how that looks always because then it just feels like there's weird gaps. You know? I guess maybe for a house of this style it might make more sense, but I think I like the idea of a big living room there. Let me put like a kind of messed up tile. Is this black and white? Ooh, that could be cool. I might use that. big wide stairs, like 4 wide. Oh God, no, 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 no. That's, I think, way too wide. I'd rather there be like, even if we did it like this, maybe angled. I might like that better. I don't know. I'd prefer for it to be like, problem is there isn't as grand of a hallway if we did it like this upstairs, but that's okay. It could be nice. Oh my God, yet again, the stupid Strangerville. Why is there not a black swatch on the Strangerville stuff? Why did they not give us a black swatch on this Strangerville archway? There's white, there's brown, there's yellow. Why is there not black? The cats and dogs one too, no black swatch. I don't really want to use this archway because that's like really dramatic, you know? I might just use a short wall height one then. We can do, that's centered, so that'll look really nice with the dining room. And then we can do this one into the living room. Sorry, this is silly, but I'm wondering if I should like maybe make a little hallway to have the bathroom be smaller so then it can be symmetrical like that. Cats and Dogs also does not have a black swatch French. Realm of Magic is just ugly stuff, and the arch is like too small. Well, too like short, I guess, but also it's like not, it doesn't fit here. So I want to have it match. I need like a skinnier one. But if we did it like that, we could just put like a hallway table or something and then have, I think I like that. Have it be a mudroom to the backyard. I'm not sure I'm gonna let them access the backyard. I don't really intend for the backyard to be like big or usable. I'm probably just gonna fill it in with nothingness. Realm of Magic is just ugly stuff. I'm sorry, the arch is pretty. I like the arch. I'm explaining it poorly. It doesn't fit. The arch doesn't fit. I'm sorry. Okay. I think I like a lot of the Realm of Magic stuff. It's just the scale of them is a little bit off. It's hard to use. One stair on either side and connected in the middle. You want me to change the staircase again? Chat. We will never ever finish. Do you mean you want me to do like a sort of, hang on. Do you desire something like this? Because I don't think it'll fit. There's not really enough space. There's a lot of ways to do a staircase in a house like this. It's weird because it only has the 4 tiles, unfortunately, which doesn't help. Oh, now my archway's gone. Tell us how you really feel, Kayla. I'm sorry. The Sims is making me angry today. I'm turning into a mean person. Sheila, Amanda, Jesse, Critically, Bernie, Edda, and Ellie, and Fem, and Bro, and Misa. Thank you all for the subs and stuff, by the way. We have some really beautiful lighting that we can use. Like, imagine some of these. Just beautiful. Maybe I'll use a fancier one, I'm not sure, but we got options. Okay, so what I was picturing, I might do, maybe I'll do a door actually instead of an archway, because it's an old house and it's the kitchen. Hide it away. But I was sort of envisioning that this would be the dining room and then this would be the kitchen. Again, kind of small, off the dining room. Because in these older houses, it like wouldn't have been a showpiece like it is now. People don't like hang out in the kitchen in these older houses. I think I like that idea. Thoughts? And the door's probably creaky. Exactly. Perfect. Okay. So maybe... Ooh, this could be good. Wait, look. Bedroom, ensuite. And then, wait, let me get, like, there's no roof up here, so I should be able to do a nice, like, opening. Oh God, sorry, I didn't draw it all the way. We should be able to open it like that, which is cool. That looks good. This is the problem. It's kind of weird over here. The staircase is in an odd place, unfortunately. Maybe this could be like a weird, long, skinny room. And that, no. No. So this could be at least 3 bedrooms. Sitting area in the landing? Well, yeah, even then though, I feel like the landing is still too big. That's what I'm worried about. I don't really want the landing to be that big. I'd like to close it off, I think. More like that. But that's okay, because maybe, maybe this room could have an ensuite, and it can be long and skinny, and that's okay. And then there's 2 rooms with en-suites upstairs, and there's 1 bathroom downstairs. Maybe? Maybe? I was gonna have this be a library, so I don't want to put one upstairs, I don't think. Because we're gonna have that be a study space. What if I did something kind of silly? Wait. This is kind of silly. Just hang on. Come here. Stop. Come here. Come here. Come here. We can make it float. This will make the back look more interesting anyway. Oh, why is that happening? Oh my God, I'm going to scream. Why? This game is so stupid. Why are you doing that? Does it really have to? Everyone, we have big problems. Big problems. That too? Oh God. Okay, can I use the Realm of Magic archway there? Freezes are so annoying in this game. Freezes are such a curse. Okay, what if it was like this? This is a bathroom, and there's a couple bedrooms. Thoughts? This could work. Oops. Is it because of the fence under the stairs? No, it's because of the freeze. And also because I opened this up with the fence. It's a combination, but it's fine. I think we fixed it, so. It's kind of cool. It looks like it's on purpose. We did it intentionally, and I like it. Maybe a study? No, Holly, there's gonna be a study downstairs. That's what this is. We got a library downstairs. It might not need as many bathrooms. We could always just open this up if we wanted to and have it be part of the room. It's just really big, but there's a lot of weird corners. But we're gonna have a library downstairs. We already have that, so that's all right. I don't even think the floor plan is that weird. This is kind of weird, but that's okay. That's okay. Maybe these two bedrooms could like both have doors into the bathroom. We also didn't put any way to get up to the attic, which is the other problem. Problem is the attic is in a weird spot. So could I like I don't know. Maybe this is like a way to make the bedroom have like a formal sitting area and then the bedroom part. And then it also has a scary ladder. We can't put it in the diagonal room because that's not where the roof is. There's not like a second floor above the diagonal room, unfortunately. But that makes it like, I don't know. That might be okay. And then we have to put like a, dare I say, bookcase door. But that could be good. And it can make it look like it's intentional. That's like why we have the bump out, is because it's the bookcase door and it's the bookcase and the dividing of the room. You know, it looks like it's intentional, I guess. And then that'll take you upstairs to the attic. Oh my God, already? These things are so buggy and weird. Okay. I was hoping to maybe use a little bit of these fences again back here above that. Oh, and that's right. I got distracted while I was trying to grab the gargoyle thingies. What's gonna be in the attic? I'm probably just gonna put like random stuff up there. I don't think we'll furnish the attic like a room. It's probably gonna be like a storage room with like maybe some scary things, like a Peppa Pig shrine or something. I don't know. But I don't think we'll furnish the attic as though it's like a room or anything like that. You know what I mean? Those are too high up. That actually seems like it's okay to me. First floor long room as a dining room. Oh, we were gonna do this as the dining room because it's kind of attached to the kitchen. I like the idea of a long dining hall, but I think that's kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, it worked out well with the windows, with the floor plan even as well, which we don't always have. We got kind of lucky with that. All right, let's go through and make sure we just do a little bit more landscaping in the back. Yeah, it's gonna be living room. That's the plan. That big long room is gonna be living room. Okay. We could probably put one or two of the dead trees back here as well. I don't want to put tons of them, but we can use a couple. Let's get some of the necessities back here again. Oh. Why must you be slightly too big? Wait. I know it looks kind of weird because it's like a little bit not the right size. Because look, that's odd, isn't it? But wouldn't that be cool? Is that the right height? I think it's okay that it's kind of odd right there. This is one of those things almost where if you just like, embrace it and act like it's on purpose, who will know? If we did it intentionally, we like that it has a weird overhang because it makes the arch look like an interesting shape. We did it on purpose. We liked it like that. I knew it did that, and I did it that way on purpose. See? Who will know? They have no way to know. Okay, I actually really like that. We just gotta fill it in a bunch. Yeah, it makes it look archier. I don't know. It makes it look like it's actually on purpose that we have that opening there. Because I didn't want to put the gate because the gate was too big, but that actually works. So that's good. Okay. Okay. Don't forget to save. Don't worry, I just did a couple seconds ago, so we should be okay. There are 2 different sizes of the arch. I can look again, but let me just add to this a little bit more before I do anything else. Get some rocks kind of around. I don't really care about the back is the problem. I just want it to be done. Maybe I could take another one of these. How's the tree in the backyard? Oh, like in my backyard in real life? She's gone. They had to come remove the rest of it that was still standing because it was dead. Which is very, very upsetting. I'm really sad about my tree. If you missed it, I had a tree fall in my backyard in the hurricane. And it was dead. Very, very sad. Yeah, it's completely gone. It's just, nothing is there now. We're gonna plant another tree eventually, but I don't have the... frankly, I don't want to deal with that right now. So I'll get to that later. But anyway, it fell in the hurricane, unfortunately. But, oh, Mallory, I love you, friend. Thank you for the bits, and thank you for sharing with us. I hope that you're okay. I can't even imagine. I'm sending so much love to you and your family. Yeah, Ben, we moved into the new house a few weeks ago. So we are here in the new house, which is really good. But yeah, we had, my neighbor had it worse with a tree falling. They had like a giant oak tree, really old oak tree that fell in their front yard as well, which is very sad. Thankfully, both of these trees fell like, mine was in my backyard and theirs fell like, it was in the front of their house, but it fell like towards the front, like in between our yards, basically. But, yeah, not good. Very not good. I don't really care what this looks like up here, to be honest. It's just the back. Yeah, thankfully it didn't fall on the house, I know. Such a relief. But yeah, luckily it's, you know, just trees. Worse things could have happened. We were okay. The house is okay, so. Okay. I think that's good. The one thing is I used a couple of those little tiny flowers in the front, so maybe I could try and steal some of those to use back here too. Okay. And then if we got maybe some of those purple things. Oh, Katie, that is so scary. I'm glad that that your friend is okay. Yikes. Did the funny dancing palm tree survive? Yeah, I've got a palm tree outside of this window in my neighbor's yard, and it didn't fall. I had this beautiful tree. They're called trumpet trees. I had one in my backyard, and in like the fall, winter time, it blooms with these really beautiful yellow flowers. I had one of those. I don't have one of those anymore. So it is no more. The hurricane killed it. But it's okay. Again, worse things could have happened. It is really sad though, unfortunately. Oh, there is another size of this arch. Oh, this size isn't sized down as well. Okay, so never mind. Never mind. You can use the bracket keys to size things up and down, Sunray. But anyway, it was sad. All right, let's try and do some decorating, shall we? I might do the silly little bathrooms first because they bore me. I really like how it's turning out though. This is exactly as I imagined it to be. So. Oh, I forgot to put a door down here. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Mickety, Eli, thank you for the subs and stuff, by the way. Okay. Maybe just a little light like that could be okay. Or we could always just do like a singular wall light in the bathroom. It gets a lot of light in here from the window, it looks like. Like, it seems like it's okay, so we can maybe try and do like just a wall light. Yeah, those boards are from Werewolves Debug. Oh, I don't know what wallpaper to use. This floor is from Werewolves too. I really liked it though. I thought it was pretty cool for the well, I'm not gonna use that, am I? Oh no, 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 no. I don't know. I feel like the bear light bulb from laundry could be spooky. Yeah, the bear light bulb could be a good use for some other rooms too. I think I like just the wall light in the bathroom at least. That's not good. And these don't come with like a black swatch. I don't know. It's gonna be a video? Yes, but I'm probably gonna post it on YouTube. That'll be fun. I'm recording the build so that I can if I want to. I love this wallpaper. I'd like to use that somewhere. Maybe I'll use it in this like entryway. Some cool. That looks really good. I don't know if it's gonna be for any kind of occult raft. The thing is, we're kind of just building this to build like a haunted house. Like, I don't think we have a sim in mind or anything. In fact, I'm a little bit worried that it might even like not be functional when it's finished. I'm like a little bit worried that it's gonna be like so cluttered or whatever in some places that it won't really work. But I guess we'll see. I like that. We can put another crack in the window like we had done outside. And then we can get like a bunch of mold in here. Gross. Disgusting. Spiderweb. If I finish this house, can I play Coral Island? Not tonight, River. Not tonight, because I don't think we'll finish it in time. I'm not going to stay live like for a super, super long time tonight. I'll probably be live for another like little bit over an hour. So I don't think we'll be done with the house in time by then to play Coral Island, but we'll play next week for sure. No. Oh no. We were gonna build a new house for my Potts family, my like Not So Berry challenge. We were gonna build a new house for them next week, but also there's like the Sims stream next week, and also there's the Dreamlight Valley update is coming out next week. So maybe next weekend. Maybe over the weekend we can play Coral Island. Oh, that's really weird timing. There's just so much going on. So many things happening at the moment. Oh, you know what? I think that mirror actually fits decently well. When's the Potts build? I think we're gonna do it on Monday. Unless we aren't done with this in time. In that case, we won't do it on Monday. But I was planning on doing it on Monday. Assuming we are done with this. I really like Coral Island, but there's just so much happening at the moment, isn't there? You don't like the Disney game, everybody's playing it. Why don't you like it? I am obsessed with the Disney game. It is like my favorite kind of gameplay. I really, really, really like the Disney game. I think it's so fun. I love just hanging out and like collecting and crafting and stuff. Like that is my favorite thing. I also how it has like so many quests in it. Like this is like perfect gameplay for Simsie. It is the perfect amount of like guided, but also I can just do my own thing. Like I really like it. It's for me, it has nothing to do with Disney. Like I don't really care about the Disney part of it at all. It's literally just like the rest of it that I think is so fun. It's one of my favorite games like ever, I think. I like how the cobweb is like all in the toilet paper. But yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, I don't really care about Disney or like the Disney character aspect of it. Like for me, the fun part of it doesn't really have much to do with that. It's more to do with like just the questy aspect of it, and the characters are kind of an afterthought. Like I'm not really worried about the characters either. I'm not like, you know, super excited about Mickey Mouse or whatever. But anyway, I like a good crafty game, you know? I might put these newspapers by the door. I don't know, like mail or whatever. Disney part is what you don't like. Yeah, I don't know. I know that it's a Disney game, but I don't really see the Disney part as being like a main part of the game. I know that sounds really silly, but I don't really see the Disney part as being like a selling point. That's like an afterthought for me. In fact, I also don't really like it when like Mickey Mouse talks to me. I find him a bit creepy. But I like the rest of it. I think that do you think that those of you that like think you don't like it, do you think you would maybe give it more of a chance when it goes free next year? I actively hate 80% of the villagers. Yeah, Hope, I'm kind of with you on that. A lot of them are not my faves. But it goes free. Yeah, it's gonna be free when it like officially releases. It's not like out yet right now. It's out in early access, and when it comes out next year, it's gonna be free. Mind you, a mobile game? Maybe. I think a little bit. I still like the gameplay of it a lot, but I don't know. I don't know. It's a shame that it's Disney though. Ruins the vibes. But yeah, if you haven't actually played it yet, watch or like maybe watch some gameplay of it, because I think you might like it. Even if it like seems like it has mobile game vibes, it doesn't feel that way to me, and I've played it a lot. I think it's really good, but I can see why it would be off-putting. Okay. Well, yeah, Avian, yeah. When it's free, it's gonna have microtransactions, yeah. I assume it's gonna be for, like, cosmetics and stuff, though. Which to me doesn't, I don't know, I don't think it's, like, that big of a deal. It is annoying, though. I like that bathroom. It looks horrible. Super exciting. Would there really be toilet paper? You know what? Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't have put toilet paper in here. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm being a little bit optimistic about it, kind of in relation to Fall Guys specifically. To give an example, Fall Guys also just went free. Like literally just went free like a couple months ago. And now Fall Guys is free to play, but you can buy skins and like cosmetics and stuff. And you can also buy like a battle pass, basically, really similar to Fortnite. And so everybody can play, and then they make money from skins. I feel like it's, I don't know, I think it's a win in that sense. Especially because you don't like need to buy the cosmetics. So I really enjoy that about it. But I don't know. I have hopes that Dreamlight Valley will be like that. where am I gonna put the, maybe I'll move this door over so I can put the shower like there. Okay, that seems good to me. Or maybe I'll put, wait, like over here instead, so the plumbing is by the wall. Okay. But yeah, so when microtransactions are just cosmetics like that and not like actual gameplay, that is fine by me. I don't know, we're all sat here talking about The Sims or playing The Sims, right? And you want to talk about like microtransactions. The Sims is so expensive and they actually charge money for gameplay, you know, like, so we're one to talk, but I don't know. I think it's cool to see games being free though. I think, I'm not a huge fan of microtransactions, obviously, but I think it is a nice win that it makes it so that more people can play, so. But yeah, that's the thing, Hope. It sucks when like people only have the, like, they can't get the like cool skins and stuff, but at least, like, in my opinion, at least like people have access to the game to play, you know? So it's just, I don't know, you can't win, but I am at the very least glad that Fall Guys, for example, is not like a ridiculously expensive game. Would I rather Sims or Disney Dreamlight? Oh, that's not even a question. Disney Dreamlight Valley doesn't even compare to The Sims remotely in any way. I like the game, I think it's fun, but like, I don't like it like that. It's The Sims is my game, you know? I've always played The Sims, I always will play The Sims. The Sims is a whole different vibe. I love The Sims. I like Dreamlight Valley, but not in the same way. It would be hard for like literally anything to compare to The Sims for me though, you know? As far as I'm concerned, The Sims is the greatest game of all time. Look, we got problems with The Sims. She has her moments, but as far as I'm concerned, The Sims is the greatest game of all time. Okay, I think those bathrooms are pretty good. They're stinky enough. They're playable still. Shall we do the kitchen? We have issues out of love. Yeah, that's the other thing. A lot of the problems that I have with The Sims, they're not problems that would like make me stop playing. And it's like, oh man, I wish The Sims would do this because then it would be so much better and I want it to succeed. You know, it's not like, this game sucks and I hope it dies. Like, the criticism that I have for The Sims comes out of a place of love, like genuinely wanting the game to be better because I think that it can be a really good game, you know? And I do think it's a good game. It does have its moments, but I do think The Sims is a good game. Do you want to try and do something like this with the counters? And then maybe we could put, because this matches these cabinets. Can I use the black upper cabinets? I think we can. I think that's okay. Yeah. I like this. I like this. I think I might use one of the vampires wallpapers. So much pattern. Okay, let's get like a, wait, that's not black, that's green. Okay, we can use like a cool old stove like that, you know? And maybe if we had it be, this is so weird, but what if it was like slightly out? Like it's like, you know, kind of messed up in there or something. Like, so that way it still functions, like that'll still work, but it maybe looks a little bit weird. You follow me on TikTok? Oh my gosh, Darcy. Hi, did you find me on TikTok? Besties, maybe I need to post on TikTok more. This is big. Somebody is here and not from my YouTube channel. You play Sims too, Darcy? Oh, nice. That's so cool. That's really cool. I'm glad. It's welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Whoa! We need to post more on TikTok. Okay, let me get a sync. Sorry, got distracted. Had a big moment just then. Yeah, I have a TikTok. I post a fair amount on it. I go through like phases of posting a bunch of Sim stuff on TikTok and then not posting for a couple weeks. But yeah, I've got a TikTok. It's the same lilsimsie everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, all just lilsimsie. Oh no, Brew, I don't edit my own videos anymore. Literally at all. Not even my TikToks. Sometimes when I want to post on TikTok, I say, Dan, can you cut down one of my Twitch clips? Any Twitch clip. And I like record tutorial videos separate for it, but those aren't exactly hard to edit. But yeah, so I don't, anyway. Yeah, me and Dan have sort of a team effort going on with that stuff. But anyway, Duck Dan, my editor, sure. No, it works out really well. For those of you that don't know, my husband Dan, he's been editing my videos for a long time, before he like moved here and stuff also. It worked out really well. We were already dating, but I was going into my senior year of college and he had just graduated college and he needed work like quickly and I needed help urgently. He has a film degree. And so it was kind of like oh, well, maybe you could like edit a few of my videos occasionally. And I'll like pay you freelance basically per video. So that way, like, you know, I can have some help because I'm gonna die trying to do all this in my senior year of college. And then obviously I could pay him a little bit, but then he started doing all of them, which is pretty fun. So I don't know what decor to put in here. Yeah, Dan has a film degree. Solar Flare, we didn't have like a wedding. I'd still like to have like a wedding in a couple years. We sort of had to get married quickly after he moved. Obviously he came here on a K1 visa, so there's like a time crunch to get married and like file all the paperwork afterward and stuff. And that was like during COVID. There was still a travel ban. Like Dan's family couldn't even enter the country if they wanted to, because there was a travel ban between the US and Europe. And so like his family couldn't be there. So I'd like to do like a wedding at some point in the future, so that, you know, we can have the experience, I guess. But we had to, you know, go to the courthouse and do it kind of fast. Again, because of the urgency of the paperwork filing and stuff. It's really weird. In those situations, like, I want to get out of the, I'm sorry, I can't deal with the debug all being there. In those situations, like, he came here on the K1 visa. You probably heard of 90 Day Fiancé, that TV show. But that show makes it sound like it's really easy to get the visa and it's all fine. We waited like 2 years for the visa, and then he got here, and then you have 90 days to get married, and then file to adjust status. And then to file to adjust status, that's when he can get his green card. He can stay, he's become a permanent resident and stay for a long, like, you know, permanently. Not a citizen, it's different. And he gets like a work permit, he gets permission to leave the country, all of this stuff. But he can't do that until you get the green card in hand. So there's kind of like a sense of urgency to it, to like get the paperwork filed as soon as he's here, as fast as possible, because then, you know, he can actually start living in the country. And we were also really worried about getting his green card in time. We filed all of that in August, and then we got the green card in like May. And we were really worried about having the green card in time for next August, like a couple months ago, because Dan's brother got married in August this year, 2 months ago or whatever. And we wanted to be able to go to the wedding. But obviously if he doesn't have the green card, he can't leave the country. So we wanted to like get it filed as fast as possible. So that way, you know, he could go to his brother's wedding, and he could. So that was good. Did miss his brother's wedding. But yeah, Dan's from the UK, Morbid. And no, so Dan is not a citizen. He can't become a citizen for a few years. And you can't vote if you're not a citizen. So no, Dan cannot vote in the US. He will not be able to for a while until he becomes a citizen. So a lot of people get that confused. They think like as soon as you move here, you're a citizen, but that's not true. It takes a long time. It's a long process. So anyway, there's the TLDR. I have posted a couple videos about the visa process on my YouTube channel. So if that's something that you're interested in hearing about, I've posted a couple videos where I sort of like talked through it. Ooh, that looks cool. So you could go back and watch those if you want, if you so desire. No, you don't become a citizen when you get married, expert. Dan is a legal permanent resident. He can become a citizen in a few years because he married a US citizen, but you don't just like get citizenship. A lot of people think that you can just like marry someone in America and live here. But even if you do that, it's a really long process to adjust status, or if you marry someone when you're out of the country to get the visa and everything. It's not like a simple process. It's very difficult to get. People act like it's like, oh, well, you can just marry anybody. No, you can't. It takes a long time and it's a long process, so. Speaking as a person who is actively involved in it as we speak, I'm gonna put a few more little things around. I love these little things. You don't know anyone want to be a citizen of this country? Well, morbid. A lot of people really want to be a citizen of this country, especially if you live here. Like living here and you've lived here for a long time, becoming a citizen is a really big deal, and really exciting. It means you get to vote, you know, it is a huge deal. I don't know. Obviously, Dan and I aren't a huge fan of America either. It wouldn't have been our first choice had it been easier or even physically possible for us to move to the UK at the time, but I don't know. If Dan's gonna live here permanently, he would like to be a citizen, to have those privileges, you know? But anyway, and luckily, because he's from the UK, he can hold dual citizenship. Some places, depending on where you're from, you can't hold dual citizenship. So what that means is if you wanted to come to the US and eventually become a US citizen, to like become a US citizen and like hold a US passport and stuff, you'd have to renounce your prior citizenship. And then you would have to like give up that citizenship and become only a US citizen. And that's because of that, wherever you're from, if your country has those rules. But not all countries have those rules. The US and the UK allow you to hold two citizenships, so you can become a US and UK dual citizen. But in some places you can't do that. But anyway. It's very complicated. All very complicated. I don't know what else I want to put in this silly little room. It's weird because I feel like a lot of these things don't feel as like haunted to me as I would like them to. But anyway, vampires. Let's try again. You have dual citizenship? You have dual citizenship. Nice. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. Okay. People ask me a lot, like, would I move to the UK? Why didn't you move to the UK? And again, I think it stems from people just not realizing that it's, like, not easy to just, it's not an easy decision to, like, I don't know, figure that out. It took us a long time to sort of work through what made the most sense. But to give you some insight, number one, for the visa that Dan and I used, and most visas like this, like these like relationship-based visas, you need to sponsor the other person. And so to do that, you have to prove to the government that you make enough money to support the both of you, or if you have kids, like your whole family, whatever your household size is, there's like a income requirement that you have to meet and like prove to them with like tax returns and stuff, and or like letters from your employer being like, here's how much money you make. And you have to prove to them that you can support the family, because the person, when they move, can't work straight away. So they want to see that, like, they basically don't want that your partner to ever have to get benefits. Even if you'd get divorced, like Dan and I, we basically signed a paper that for the next 10 years, I am like responsible for him. He's not allowed to get like government aid, basically. I'm not allowed to have him get government aid. I signed a paper that said I would support him, essentially. So they want you to like file this and be like, look, I make enough money to support the two of us. Dan didn't make enough money. It's like basically, it's not like a significant amount of money, but it's like above the poverty line to support both of you or however many people you're in your household. And Dan didn't make the income requirement in the UK because it's higher in the UK. And he was just editing my YouTube videos. So he literally couldn't have sponsored me. But also, like, I had a car and, like, all this furniture and a very old cat. She isn't very old, being dramatic, but I have a 14-year-old cat, you know, and Dan was living in his parents' house. And so realistically, it just made more sense, like, for Dan to move here. We didn't have to worry about, like, selling the car and all the furniture. We didn't have to worry about trying to transport the cat overseas. Like, all of those things, just, it made more sense for him to come here, at the time at least. So it still does now, but that hopefully makes sense. Hopefully that explains the reasoning. So I don't know, maybe someday we'd move to the UK, but that's not, like, in the cards right now or anything, so. But anyway, that's the thing, like, bringing my cat over there is just not something that was even remotely on my mind. Like, I don't think that I could do that to her. I don't know. I feel like trying to transport her on a flight that long would be so traumatic, and I just, yeah, I couldn't put her through that, so. Yeah, we're gonna put maybe a fancier light in this kitchen or something, I don't know. And yeah, I'm obviously not gonna leave her, so, I don't know. That's a huge deciding factor, but I don't know. I think when people ask me about it, I think that they, like, I don't know, I guess they forget that it's not like a easy, just, you know, up and decide sort of decision. Like, there's a lot of factors at play when it comes into a move like that, so. Anyway, it wasn't even an option because Dan didn't make enough money to sponsor me for the visa, so there wasn't even a possibility, but okay, let's see. I don't like any of these rugs. Maybe like one of those small ones from the base game. Base game. This kind of thing might be good, and we can maybe like angle it a little. Maybe put some like, I don't know, something like this on the floor. Sure. Sure. Thanks, Little Tika. I appreciate it. Also, Peek and Christy and Enthusiastic and Rat and Crazy and Miss Moringa and Priory and Mrs. Thank you all for the subs and stuff. But TLC makes it look so easy. Yeah, they also make it look like it's really easy to get the visa. And it took me and Dan like a year and a half to get the visa. Obviously, it was a little bit delayed because of COVID. They stopped processing them for a while, but like, I don't know, when you watch like 90 Day Fiancé, it looks like just anybody can get this visa. It's ridiculous. And sure, maybe a little bit, but like those people have been together for a long time. And you know, they play it up for the show, and obviously the show casts the people, like the most ridiculous couples they can find, you know, so, but it's not like it's an easy visa to get. TV, shockingly, is not 100% factual. No, I know it's hard to believe, but but yeah, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird to think about. Oh, that's true. I guess also maybe inside the EU it's a little bit easier to move around between countries, so people are used to that and sort of have that in their mind when they're thinking about it. But anyway, 90 Day Fiancé, ridiculous show. Makes us all look bad. And that kind of thing definitely does happen. Like, you read some really, if you're ever on, I know that most of you would not be, but if you're ever on, like, immigration forums, there's some wild stuff on there. People are like, one of the, like, only rules, one of the main rules that's, like, non-negotiable for, like, applying for the K-1 visa is that you have to have met in person. The government is like, I'm sorry, but I'm not giving you a visa to marry someone that you have never met. Like, you need to prove to me that you've met in person. They want to see pictures. They want to see, like, plane tickets and, like, hotel reservation. They want to see, like, physical evidence and a lot of it that you've met in person. They're, like, really worried about that. In fact, they even think that pictures like aren't enough. They want to see passport stamps and all that stuff. And that makes sense. You shouldn't marry someone you haven't met. I agree with them on that one. That's like one of the only non-negotiables about the visa is like they will deny you if you don't have that proof, and they will like ask you for proof if you don't send them enough. Like, it's a big deal. And on these immigration forums, so many people are like, hey, I've been dating so-and-so for like 6 weeks. We are thinking we want to move to America. Like, you know, how can we get an exemption to the meeting in person rule so that we can file for the visa? Bestie, you really should not do that. You should not spend all this money. First of all, you can't, but like, you really should not marry someone that you haven't met, or like, it's just not a good idea. You need to know if you're gonna be compatible in person. Like, it's so scary. But they post so many things, and then everybody in the comments is like, bestie, maybe you shouldn't do that. Also, it won't work if you try. And then they'll be like, oh, can we do like a proxy marriage online and like do it on Zoom? No, don't do that. Oh, you can't get out of that, please. No, don't do that. It's not a good idea. But there's a lot of talk about stuff like that. Yeah, there's something like, I'm pretty sure you can do that, like the proxy marriage on Zoom thing. I'm pretty sure you can do that in like one state. It might be like Utah or something, but then in order for it to be valid, you have to meet afterward. Like you can only do like half of it virtually. And it's like, it's not for people in this situation. It's like, you know, maybe you want to use in the military and you're far away. Like, I think it's like meant for that. I don't think that it's meant for people that have never met to get married. It's more for like people in specific situations that maybe are like apart for whatever reason, you know? But anyway, I've seen people talk about it online. I've not looked into it much myself, obviously. But I've seen people talk about it on those forums and stuff, so... but anyway, it's wild. Very, very interesting. I love talking about this kind of thing. I'm like so fascinated by this stuff because I was like so deep in it, like constantly reading about it, waiting, especially like during COVID when the borders were closed and they weren't processing Dan and I's visa application. They weren't processing any visa applications of our like visa class during COVID. While the borders were shut down. And so I was like obsessively reading everything I could find about it. It deleted all my terrain paint. Oh my God. But anyway, no, not on the subreddit. No. On a website called Visa Journey. Immigration subreddits are scary. Those people are really angry. Visa Journey is pretty angry too. They all kind of hate each other. But immigration subreddits aren't as good. It's not as interesting. So, the average person I don't think would find this interesting at all. I'm not saying that any of you would find it interesting, but I was really interested in it. Oh, here's another really weird fact about it as well that's like super bizarre that you might not expect. So the other thing, so I said that like, you know, one of the major like non-negotiables for the K1 visa that Dan and I got is that you have to have met in person. The other non-negotiable is that you cannot be already married, like to each other, to someone else. Like if you had a husband in the US and then you wanted to like, you know, bring someone from somewhere else on a K1 visa and you were already married in the US, they'd be like, you can't do that, obviously, because you're already married to someone else. So you have to like, if you're divorced, you have to provide like divorce certificates and all of that stuff to them and like prove you're not already married. Well, sometimes they'll deny you if they think that you're like too married to get the K1 visa. Because, so for example, in like some countries, a religious marriage, like wedding ceremony counts as a legal one. And people also forget that if you're like, if you get married, legally married in a different country, that marriage is still legal here in the US. People forget about that too, or like try to ignore it. But if you like say had like a religious wedding ceremony in your home country before you moved to the US on your K1 visa, and you like showed them pictures of it to be like, hey, look, we're a real couple, they'd be like, this is a wedding. You had a wedding. You're already married. Even if it's not like a legal marriage, they'd be like, you're showing me pictures of a wedding. Like, you're married. And then they would deny you. And then you'd have to go and get like really married legally and then file for a marriage like CR1 visa as opposed to a fiance visa. It's real bad. I've heard that happen to a bunch of people on the forums. They like submitted photos of their like fake wedding ceremony. It was a religious one. And then they were like, no, sorry, you're already married. But there is a whole, that's the reason is because they have like a separate visa for couples that are already married. And that's why, but like, it's real bad. The whole thing is ridiculous. But the marriage visa isn't super different from the fiancé visa. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for them to process it, but the perk of it is that when you get to the US, you don't have to adjust status to get your green card. Like, so you know how when Dan moved to the US, we had to get married and then file to adjust status and then wait months and months for him to get his green card, for him to like leave the country and work and all that. If you come in here on a spousal visa, like that other one, you get the green card immediately. Like upon entry into the country, you have those rights. Like you can work, you can leave, like all of that. So arguably it's a better visa. It just maybe takes a little bit longer to get. Not significantly longer, but a little bit longer to get. And of course you have to be already married as well, which is a little bit harder if you live in different countries. So, anyway. It's wild. The whole thing is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Just a nightmare in every way. Just in general, immigration in every way is a nightmare. But it's wild. So, okay. Shall we maybe do the dining room? I don't know. Neon and Fumbelina and King, thank you for the subs. Are the interviews as scary as people make them seem? Like lots of in-depth questions about your relationship? They can do that. We had to do 2 interviews. Dan had an interview at the US Embassy in London before he got his visa to come here. And then we had another interview together, like here to get the green card. And they can ask you like really, really ridiculous questions about your relationship before they give you the green card to like prove that you're in a real relationship. I've heard of them being like, what side of the bed do you like each sleep on? Like really weird questions like that. We didn't get asked any weird questions. The questions that we got asked, like he was like, what's your mother-in-law's name? You know, like I don't know. Maybe like he was trying to like see if I knew Dan really well or whatever. But they like their whole thing is that they want to figure out if you're in a real relationship and they can ask you literally anything. But we didn't get asked questions like that really. They were more asking like, more like, oh, you know, like what do you do for a living? What's Dan's mother's name? Like, you know, more like generic questions. Anyway, I can answer those. That's true. Hope can answer those questions about me. Do you want to come to the interview next time, Hope? But yeah, it's really weird. They ask for questions for a tourist visa too. Yeah. The whole thing is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. But anyway. And it depends on the interviewer that is like doing your interview, obviously. They might choose to be real nasty to you. Anyway, what do I want to put here? Oh, and they'll be like, oh, tell us about your wedding. Like they'll ask questions like that. I don't know. Ridiculous. The whole process takes ages. They also, when we had our interview, their like system was down like all day. So they couldn't like access the cases online to like call you in and go through your case and then ask you questions. And so we sat there. They gave you like a number when you come in, and then you like wait for your number to get called to do your interview, and it's busy in there. And because they aren't just doing like adjustment of status interviews, they're doing like citizenship stuff and all sorts of things like that. They give you a number that they like will call back. Well, they were like going through them, got way past our number. So we were kind of like, what's going on? They were kind of in order. So what's happening here? And then they called us up, and then he was like, oh, never mind. And then sent us back down. And we were like, huh? What? But we like got called up and then got never minded and sent back to sit down after he like looked at our thingy. So we were like, what's going on? What do you mean never mind? Why are you sending me back? And it was really stressful and scary. And he did that, and we went back and sat down for another like half an hour. And then we finally get called up, and he was like, yeah, our system's down. We can't access anything. They were going to waive your interview, but then they decided not to. So we like are going to do it now. And so we were there for hours waiting. No word. They had that weird thing happen. And then we get called back, and then he was doing the interview, and it was clear that he had like had a really bad, like long day, and he was stressed because he was like barely paying attention to us. He answered a phone call from his wife in the middle of the interview. Like, his wife called to ask a question. They had, like, just bought a car. So he was, like, looking through our case on his computer. And then he was like, oh, my wife's calling. And then he started talking to her in the middle of our interview. I had been stressing about this for 2 years. I had been panicking about this for 2 years. And then he was, like, talking to his wife. And then we were just sat there. It was really bizarre. It was really, really bizarre. And it was, like, not, like, an urgent call. He was, like, talking about the car. She was, like, asking a question about the car they had just bought. And then he was like, oh, something about the car. What? Oh, my God. Okay. I don't know. I'm doing a bad job with this. Came in and Simsie is angry. I'm not angry, Catherine. I'm just telling a story. But anyway, it was wild. It was wild. Meanwhile, this guy can decide if we get a green card or not. He can just be like, yes or no. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like any of these. I'm doing a bad job. I've been sitting here trying to pick and I can't find it. Why is the rug crooked? Because we're building a haunted house. I'm trying to make the whole thing look a bit like messed up, basically. But anyway, maybe I'll use this and then like make it rotated too. I don't know. But anyway, the immigration process is ridiculous. So, and that's like speaking as a straight white couple as well. Like, the whole thing is just absurd. From England, you know, like, oh, we have it easy. But, oh yeah, Latte, hopefully that can help. If you need any, like, help, the forums called Visa Journey were super helpful to me also when we were applying and everything, so. Okay, I can't pick the chair I want to use. I'm sat here trying to decide. I can't decide. Oh, Jay, they made it so that you could set your Sims as fiancés and casts, like, I don't know, it was a few months ago that they added that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Why? Oh, I know why. I need to put a chair there and then like, no, still? Oh my God. Never mind. I don't care. I don't care. Oh my God. I think I used this rug, but you can't even see it. So maybe I should put it on the other corner. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I wish you could turn off the auto slotting because it's really annoying. That like staining is so gross. Oh my goodness. Spider webs. Maybe we could get like some of the cool lamps or something. I don't know. Chair there, turn move objects off, put the table back. Ah, yes, that's another idea, but it's okay. I'm just gonna leave it for now. I'm not that worried about it. Oh, that's a ridiculous. What a ridiculous light. Maybe I won't use that one. That one's too small. No, maybe I will use it. I kind of like it. It is really dramatic though. I think I like the big light. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. There's like floor lamps too. So something like that maybe? The red could be cool. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm struggling with this build more than I thought it would. I don't know. I'm trying to decide what I want to put. I'm not going to play Coral Island today, Luna. No, we're going to try and finish this build. Although I don't think I will finish the build today. We're probably going to finish it on Monday. Could this be Vlad's childhood home? I don't know. I don't think I want it to be vampire related. I think I'm envisioning this house as belonging to like, I don't know, maybe like some humans who got eaten by a vampire or something. If the stove is still functional, it's not blocked by anything. You can see, look at the like green part. Your Sims could still stand there, so it still works. It doesn't need to be straight as long as they can access it. And nothing is blocking it, so the stove will still work. Okay. Vampires. I'm thinking more ghosts are the haunts of this house. More ghost and less like vampire. Yeah, I'll put it on the Gallery King Ringtail. Although I'm not sure I'll be able to finish it today. I'm feeling like it might take me a little bit longer than just today to finish it. I don't like most of this. This is like not, oh, maybe I could use that dark. Do you like that? I think that looks cool. Maybe I could put a clock, like a grandfather clock. Okay. Oh, it doesn't come in black either. Why not? That's probably okay. Via Katie and their bail. Thank you all for the subs and stuff. All right. I think that looks nice. I think that is appropriate. Maybe I'll put the stain more on that side. Closer to the window. Okay. From in here, we need to put like maybe some really tall bookcases. I feel like, oh, these could be good because we can use like 2 of them. This is going to be the library. We can get a piano. Oops. Okay. Maybe if we did like, I like the gold on this. That's cool. Because we don't really want to put like a, we don't really want to put like a computer in here because it's supposed to be an old house. So I feel like this is appropriate. No, Solar, ghost sims won't disappear if you're playing with them. If you've got like an active ghost family, they won't disappear or anything. You don't need to worry about that. I don't like that. Don't like that. I don't know what curtains to put on here. Maybe, what about the university ones? They're also like too, I don't know. I don't know. Get an old typewriter? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see if we could put like, I love this rug. I'm gonna make it be like off a little because I'm kind of trying to make it look like everything got kind of like destroyed a little bit, I guess. Oh, we could put like a bunch of books on the floor. I like that. Vintage glamour curtains. Oh, maybe. Turn around so that, okay, I know, Giraffe, I know. But I don't really want to do that. You can, if it bothers you that much, because I like it better this way for gameplay. If it bothers you that much, the ghosts rotated it. They were having a party, they knocked it over, and it's rotated the wrong way. Does that help? It was the ghosts. They did it. Hope that helps. I think I like the black swatch with the gold. I think that's kind of cool. You accept the ghost story? Thank you. Okay, good. Okay, good. These are not big enough. Let me look at the vintage glamour ones. Vintage glamour. Yeah, I guess we could always do it like that. Sort of like pile it up. I think I like the black. I don't know. What do you think? I feel like that works. It covers it in a way that I would like it to. And then we can maybe use some of the vampire walls. That's green, which is not really what I want. What if we did red? Ooh. It kind of has some of the red in there. I don't know. That's horrible and scary. We can get the grandfather clock back in here. I think I like how the red looks. This house is cool. I know I'm a little bit biased, but I think it's cool at least. Then there's like some cool chairs. Like cool vampire stuffed chairs. Like this thing, this might be great for this. This item. And maybe I could try and use like something like that again, maybe? And we can try and put some more mold around too. We'll get some mold on the walls, maybe some more cracks in the windows. Okay, mold in the walls. Put rat holes? Ooh, I like that idea. Wait, cats and dogs. Look. The mice have taken over. Okay, let me get a candle. The thing is, it's like really bright in here. Which might not necessarily be a bad thing, but I don't like those. Maybe I could put this. I don't know. I kind of like that. Maybe we could get some art. Vampires. We can maybe use this tapestry if it comes in a... That maybe matches a little. Clown paint. You think the clown is better? Okay, maybe I'll use this elsewhere. You really think the clown is better? The walls are tall. I could probably put that above the fireplace. We have the ones from, wait, the ones from the werewolves pack have like a scratch through them. So that could be cool. Thoughts? Maybe I'll get some more mold behind it. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind kind of creepy. I think I like that. Let's try and decorate this entryway a little bit better, because I feel like it's boring. Who doesn't love a good bit of mold? Exactly. Lovely stuff. Just lovely stuff. Okay. Perhaps we could get like, I don't know, a table could be nice. And then maybe we could get another, I think another painting could be good. I wonder if we put like the knight statue. I don't know. It might be out of place, but it also might be kind of fun. So I think I like that. Maybe there could be like one of the vampire chairs over here somewhere. Like, this one's kind of cool and, I don't know, I guess like interesting shaped. Can I put like a little side table next to it with a, I want to use, there's also like some, I need to get it, but there's also like some cool looking stick plants. Some cool looking stick plants, but it looks like maybe it's dead or something. I don't know. Maybe I could use that. I have little Dika CC in my game right now. See, like these branches, are they high fashion or are they a dead plant in this situation? I don't know. That's too beautiful. There's a base game one. Is it under this? Oh, like this. Maybe I'll put the knight in there. And we can put this branch thing over here. Like it used to be a tree in the entry, but now it's dead. I don't know. It works for me. Let's think about lamps. The Goths do have those sticks in their house. They're pretty high fashion, but I'm going for creepy in this. That's floating. Is that high fashion or is it creepy? No, we can make it, we can lower it. It fits just fine when it's lowered still. Oh, I don't like the red. Oh no. Maybe I do like the red. Do I like the red? I like the red. Looks okay. Oh, you know what we should do? Should make it haunted. Is what we should do. All right, let's get some more spider webs, shall we? The number of spider webs in this house is a little bit upsetting, to be perfectly honest with you. But that's okay. Oh, you and your daughter made clay pumpkins this afternoon? That's so fun. I want to make pumpkins. Also, Deeds and Dark and Prince and Michaela and S, thank you for the subs and stuff. Maybe I could get some cool, like, lights or something. Yeah, the spiders live in this house now. The spiders have taken over, it seems. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to yawn. You know what? These might be cooler. I actually like that better. Those are really interesting looking lights. On like either side of the door or the archway maybe. I don't think I like this like that. Maybe I can make it, oh, it has more pattern now. Maybe we need to get some more of the like stain. Perhaps some more stinky staining would be good in here. Maybe. I'm struggling. I like the stains, but I'm kind of having a hard time trying to like fill this all in. I might use the dark wallpaper everywhere in there. I just kind of like it. Might make this be the same as right there too. Maybe I'll just put like a light in the hallway. Because it doesn't need to be anything fancy. You know? You know? Okay, let's try and get some more mold too. I feel like mold around the door sort of makes sense. Oh, we could probably get some more of the staining like by the door. Like it came in from the outside. You know? Sure. Should I hide like a scary little gnome? The wolf gnome? What if I hide it underneath the table? It'll get you. Oh, thanks, Unstable. I appreciate that. I really appreciate hearing people say that they enjoy when we play Among Us with my friends. When I was at TwitchCon, this was like making my day. But a bunch of people at TwitchCon were saying like, "Oh my God, like Kayla, we love the Among Us streams you do with your friends." My friends were like in my meet and greet line, coming to meet me. they came through my meet and greet line, and people were like stopping them in the meet and greet line, being like, "Hey, I love when you play Among Us with Simsie. Like, I love the streams." That makes me so happy. You have no idea. That like makes my heart feel so full hearing people say that. Especially like having people stop my friends in line. First of all, how hilarious is that, by the way? Like even Dan waited in line for my meet and greet. They were all stood in line the whole time, but it's cool that people were stopping them and saying that. I just think that's really sweet of people to say. So, I don't know. It made me happy. It made me happy hearing that. So, how did TwitchCon go? It was great. TwitchCon was really good. I was super nervous about it. But it was really good. I really had a great time at TwitchCon. So I'm glad I went. All right, let's see about a fancier ceiling light maybe in the center. Oh God, okay. Maybe this tapestry can go behind. Yes, sure. Really, Bella? I'm so glad you did that. That's really great. TwitchCon was in San Diego. So I was in San Diego last weekend. That was last Saturday, in fact. Okay. So we want like really formal stuff, and also I want a fireplace. I think that maybe this one from Vampires would be good. Feels appropriate. But the next one, yeah, the next TwitchCon is gonna be in Paris in the summer, like in like June or something. I forget the exact day. You can look it up, but yeah, the next TwitchCon is gonna be in Paris, believe it or not. Okay, I don't think I want to use that one. What other rug would I use though? I want something very formal. Oh, duh, this one. This one looks a little bit destroyed too, so that's good. That is good. Maybe if we put like, I don't know. The vampire stuff is a little bit like, yeah, TwitchCon Paris, they do like one in EU and then one in the US. I assume that, I don't think they've announced next year's TwitchCon in the US, but I assume it'll be like around this time next year and probably in San Diego again. I assume, but I don't think they've said that officially, but that's what I would expect. So I might use like brown on the, ooh, ugly, gray. Let's use gray. Face game. Should we do it like that, or should it just be the one? Maybe we could do chairs. Ooh, we could get like leather chairs. And maybe I could like kind of misplace them, you know? We can misplace them like this. I don't know. That seems cool. Not base game, not base game. Something fancy. Even like this one's kind of nice, I feel like. Something like that. And maybe we could put like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking for like mess. Maybe I'll try and add in some more mess. That's not mess. I wonder if we put like some of this mess on the floor of the living room. Is that like super random? There's some colors that maybe blend in a little. We can try and use that. Oh, my panel, thanks for asking. My panel at TwitchCon actually went really well. I really thought it was good. It was scary. I haven't done a panel in a long time, but I thought it went really well. So that was a win. But Strangerville has good mess too. Yeah, Frax and Brian, thank you for the subs, by the way. Maybe if we got like, oh, this thing, this like candelabra looking thing could be good. And then we can try and hang up some curtains. I don't think they filmed the panel, so I don't think that you can watch it online. They have so many panels that go on at TwitchCon. Like, ours wasn't, how do I say this? It wasn't high priority, I don't think. I thought it was good, but I don't think the panel was like, you know, one of their high priority ones at the con. You know, something that they would film and share. Oops. But it was like basically they wanted to talk about like streamer advice. People were asking questions and stuff. They were talking about like, how did you get into streaming? How did you branch out from The Sims? You know, stuff like that. Was it Gemini? Really? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't go to any panels at TwitchCon. The only panel I went to at TwitchCon was my own. But I was really busy. That's the problem. At conventions like this, there's always so much going on. And I can't really like do the convention as much as I would like in like a normal way. Maybe I'll use the gold one. That's kind of cool. Oh, did you build your media kit one? Yeah, they said they had a lot of really helpful panels for streamers. I'm glad that they did that. That's really awesome that they did that. Only went to my panel. I was busy. No, I was too busy to go to panels. That's what I'm trying to say is I was too busy to go to panels at TwitchCon. I had like a lot of stuff going on. Okay, maybe if there's like mail clutter. No, I really like this headset, Asela. I really like this. This is like the new Logitech one from their Aurora collection. I really, really like it. I would like highly recommend if you've been thinking about maybe getting this one. I can't say enough good stuff about it. They did send it to me for free, but I really like it. It's comfortable. It's cute. It's wireless. I use it with a cord, so I can use it with my mixer, but it even lights up. Like there's like lights in here, like on this area. It's really cool. I have their keyboard and mouse too. Yeah, from the Aurora collection. It's really nice. What was I going to get? I was thinking about putting like a, I don't know. Now I've like completely lost my plan. Oh, what if we put an organ over here? Would that be good? Or would that be like out of nowhere? Because it's kind of in front of the... Well, it's probably okay if it's just like shoved into the corner because we're trying to make it look like it's maybe like messed up in here. So... Oh yeah, I was trying to look for like mail, like a messy mail stuff, but we can try and put some of the cobwebs over there by it. That could be good. I want to use the design tool on that. That looks nice. That looks nice. I don't know, Hannah, I don't think I want to put caskets in the basement on this build. I think because I'm not really envisioning this build as being like for vampires. I guess I'm sort of picturing this house as like a really fancy old house that belonged to humans that like died and now it's haunted by them. You know, like that's kind of more so what I was picturing with this one. So I don't think I want to put a bunch of vampire stuff. I don't think. But I guess I'm not super sure. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. What else should we put in here? Oh yeah, it has a microphone player. Yeah, I don't have it plugged in because I'm not using it, obviously. But I have a it has a microphone on it too, yeah. Chess table, genius. Good pick, good pick. Maybe it's not a coffin for vampires, it's for the person who died. Oh God. I guess that's possible too. It could be for the dead person. I suppose. Okay, maybe I'll put some more spiders. Yeah, we could put some urns on the fireplace mantle. I like that idea. I have one over here. You know, Wani, I think that TwitchCon is... I don't know if TwitchCon is a good fan event. I think TwitchCon, if you are a streamer, is super worth attending. There's a lot of like networking to be done. They have a lot of good like streamer focused panels. It's good to like meet your streamer friends in person. I'm not sure that TwitchCon as a fan is as worth attending. Obviously, you know if you would be into that kind of thing. But the convention itself isn't so much like a, like, I don't know, even like a meet and greet type of convention. Like they have meet and greets and stuff, but I don't know. I don't think like by design that's really what TwitchCon is. It's like a lot of really good things for streamers, and then like I don't know, like the convention floor is like a bunch of gaming companies advertising to you, and like as they all are, but I don't know. I feel like it's definitely way more worthwhile for streamers to attend TwitchCon. What do you all think about this, by the way? Is it like horrible or is it good? Okay. It's good? Okay, good. Okay, good. But obviously you could very well be like a viewer and want to attend TwitchCon and have a great time at it. But I do think that it's like more worthwhile for a streamer to attend TwitchCon. Okay, besties, I was planning on getting off at like 7. We have not furnished the upstairs literally at all. We might have to finish this on Monday. Because I want to do like a really detailed attic and stuff. So I don't know if we're going to have time to finish it. So let's aim to do it on Monday. So let me think about my stream schedule for a second. So we can aim to finish the upstairs on Monday and then maybe build something else. Because it won't take us the whole stream. So we'll do like finish the haunted house, build something else. Tuesday is the Sim Summit. So I'm going to live stream and like probably watch it together with you if that's okay. And then I'll probably get off straight after and then go make a video on the Sim Summit if that's all right with you. I'm probably gonna like watch it together and then real quick leave and make a video on it after it's over. But we'll do that on Tuesday. On Wednesday is that Dreamlight Valley update that I've been so looking forward to. So we're gonna do that on Wednesday. Thursday, I think we'll build a new house for my Not So Berry challenge. And then we'll probably like continue that on Friday. And then like play Not So Berry once it's done. Yeah? I think that's good. I think that'll be good. Okay. Good plan. That's the gray gen house from Not So Berry. Yeah, we're gonna build a house in Mount Komorebi, I think. Sounds like fun. And then who knows what we'll do on Saturday. We'll figure that out. Also, Taylor Swift's album comes out soon. That'll be fun. And yes, Sims comes out free next week, so that'll be fun. Oh, do you know what we could do? Maybe on Monday, we could finish the haunted house and then do the shell that I wanted to build, because I wanted to do a shell challenge. So let's do the haunted house and then do the shell. That sounds like a good idea. Okay. So I'll post my stream schedule tomorrow with all that in the Discord. That sounds like fun. I also have some giveaway codes. What did SimGuru Frost say? I've got 3 giveaway codes for the paranormal stuff pack that SimGuru Frost gave me to give away on Tuesday during the co-stream. So that's fun. That sounds like that'll be good. And maybe I'll buy some extra codes or something. I don't know. It'll be like a party. But we do have 3 codes for the paranormal stuff pack. So, and then I was thinking, oh, how much is the house worth so far? Oh, good question. 101,000. Yikes. I was thinking that the week of Halloween, so not yet, but the next week, I wanted to do like a bunch of Halloween themed stuff on stream. I was thinking about doing like, we'll do like a baking stream. We'll bake like cookies that are shaped like ghosts or something. I don't know. We'll play like the paranormal stuff pack. We'll like decorate my Animal Crossing island for Halloween. Like we'll do like a bunch of Halloween. We'll do Among Us with my friends. So we'll do a bunch of like scary but not really scary stuff because it's a Sims channel. But that's the plan. Should have a midnight stream for the new album. I can't, because I can't listen to it on stream or else I'll get got by Taylor Swift. She'll take down my channel. We love you, Miss Swift, but she'll take down my channel. So I can't stream at midnight. We can't listen to her album together on stream. It's dangerous. She'll take me down. She would. She does. So we can't. So I'll be up at midnight listening to it. But I won't be. We could count it down. We could play a game until nighttime. And then I'll just get off stream when the album comes out and we can all play it. We can all listen to it. Because I'll be staying up. Okay, let me think about this. Yeah, we could play Coral Island or something. We could do like a nighttime Coral Island stream. And then like count down to the Taylor Swift album coming out. Okay. I think that sounds like fun. All right, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out timing and I'll write up a schedule and I'll put it in the Discord tomorrow. Okay. I think that sounds fun. Okay. So I'm probably gonna go find someone to raid now then. And I'll catch you all on Monday. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but I'll catch you all on Monday and we'll play some more Sims. We'll finish this build and then do the shell challenge like we talked about. So have a great rest of your night. Happy Saturday. I think I'm gonna make homemade pizza tonight. I'm very excited. So that's my plan for this evening. But didn't you just join? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'll be back on Monday. This time on Monday I'll be here. I'll catch you then. What is Gluon up to? Oh, charity stream. Oh my god, perfect. Okay. I was like, Gluon's never live at this time. What's he doing? So my friend Dr. Gluon is live playing The Sims. He's doing a 12-hour stream raising money for Gamers Outreach. I like this idea. This sounds like fun. Let's go over and say hi to Gluon. I have known Gluon for literally ages. I just got to spend a ton of time with him in person at TwitchCon. I was thinking about this recently. I met Gluon for the first time at the first ever Sims event, like early access event I got invited to in 2017 for cats and dogs when I was still in high school, which is just wild. I've known Gluon for ages. That's when I met him first time in person. So it's kind of fun. We Simmers go way back. So please go over and say hi to Gluon for me. Help support his stream. Is he really a doctor? No. He's not quite a real doctor. He's just a guy with a fez. But he's really good at The Sims. So define doctor. But go say hi to him. I'll catch you all Monday, not tomorrow. Sorry. I'll see you in a little bit. Have a great rest of your night. I love you. I miss you. And I'll catch you all later, okay? He's more than a guy with a fez. It was a joke, but you'll see. Also, when he gets raided, it's really cute. He has a lot of good assets on his stream. And also, someone should subscribe so that you can see his like sub thingy. He does this thing with a fez. It's really good. You'll like it. Anyway, that sounds really bizarre if you haven't seen it before. I'm gonna start the raid. I'll see you all on Monday, okay? Okay. Gemini Live, thank you for the subs. Okay. Goodbye. Oh my god. All right. And